again out here in the high desert. High Desert Faith and Truth Ministries. All things after your own counsel, for your own pleasure. Your timing is perfect. None of us will ever understand time in a sense that people live now today. It's quite the illusion. It's all changed. So what has historically been referred to as time has been changed, and it's not aligned with the sun, the way the sun works with the cycle of the new year being in the middle of the winters. Obvious the changing of time. So it's what you say is by man, Mammon, Jezebel, all these additions to man creating his own version of what's not your written, changed, translated. So I thank you for Shiloh for sending that redemption, because before redemption there was wrath, and the wages of sin was death. So thank you, Father, for that discernment. Oh yeah. So wise as a serpent. You'll have an instinct like an animal, I guess. You know, some people have instincts, most people don't have any. So minor. Do you fight your instincts? That's one thing. Like a bird, you know, do you want to fly south for the winter? Does it make you do things without, you know, it's the magnetics, you know, the changing of the seasons. Things make things migratory. Things have a tend to shift and change if happen, you know, things. So we're going through that now. This is a changing of the guard here. Pretty much we're seeing the new va, as I mentioned on April 8th with my sign of Jonah, the X's, the 3 X's over the United States, over Texas. Remember, there was a double X in Oregon, and then Indiana, Rapture, Indiana, remember? So the 3 days of darkness and the 7-year Aleph symbol and the X and most people didn't know about the Aleph, but the Aleph is the judgment. The Aleph, A negates, cancels, and the Greek bis, knowledge is, my people should perish for like abyss. I'll throw them in the abyss. That's what the word says. And people are blind 11, like 4 and 5 is 9, and 4 and 7 is 11. 9/11, that's 45. President 45, President 47, President 9/11. Skip, Joe, it's a card game. Kind of like that Circus Ronald McScrooge that I have on the description of the whatever, when I don't know if people can see that. But anyways, got a picture of the circus clown who's by executive order king ruler now taking over country. So my instinct says get the flock out of Dodge. Be flock like a flock of seagulls or a flock of sheep. Tell me. So wise as a serpent, he says, so you must be wise. You can't be nice and be stupid. It's not supposed to go around being nice. You gotta tell people like it is, whether they want to hear an ear full of candy. That's not for you to decide. You have to give them the narrow way, and that's suffering. And the lips is not golden, but clay, not all this perverse, transverse, inverted, warp speed. God's speed is the opposite of warp speed. Warp means to forward in Hebrew. It's to twist or change or pervert speed. You're going to go to pervert speed. These people are crazy, right? Loco. I don't know. They'll tell you you're crazy because you tell them that there's no physical anything under this testament, but they think there's all this Mammon, Jezebel, balls in the sky, and all this gods and sky daddy, Jesus. God. What the hell is God? Where the hell do you get that? Hell is bis. I just told you that. It says in that word bis. A negates, cancels, negation. He said, I am the aletheia. That is the word truth. I am the alpha. That's the beginning, and the omega. That A negates again. He said before Abraham was, I am God. What in the world is God? Oh, you mean deity, little g God, like demon, the word demon or daemonion? That's been replaced with the word devil. Devil? What the fuck is a devil? That wasn't written in scripture. That's not scriptural dialectus. And the last thing ever written in text was don't add even a single period. I know it said jot, don't even change your own version. Yeah, don't add to this book. Yod, you know what a tiddly, you know any of these letters are, they probably don't, these people are out of their, they'll tell you you're like Noah, right? No, it says don't add, but they love to make up their own Shem. You know what Shem is? Their own Jesus. That is the word. Well, Shem was the second born of Noah. Remember I just mentioned Noah? Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Shem was, I am. Remember he said before Abraham, he was the Lamb of God. David declared him the Lamb from Bethlehem, born of Bethlehem from the house of David, sprang out of Judah. The Lion, correct? So when we're not talking about, what's this other, I don't know who this, is Jesus. Where does that come from? That's never been written anywhere in any scripture. Where do people get all these? Shem was the second born of Noah, Ham, Shem. He said, I am. The letter J did not exist at the time of Christ. Z was not the last letter added to the alphabet. J was. So where do people get the name? Name isn't what people say either. Name is a 613 statutes, commandments, law. That's what name means, law, authority. That's why he said, I am. See? Before Abraham was. David declared him the Lamb of God. The Ram. Don't you get it? Aries, fire, God of wrath. War. Blood and sacrifice were the wages of sin. 613 statutes, commandments. No salvation, no redemption. I am, said one sin. Sin means to be, the word mark. People think, oh, go take a mark. No mark of it. Don't know physical anything, you idiots. Mark is the word karak. Karak or character. That is your character. Your mark is your sin is to be off the mark or off, your character is off. Where do people get these words? They're translators. Everything they speak is translation. This is God, who I don't know who God is. They will just use that for conversation's sake, but they think God's in the sky. God is not in the sky. I don't understand where these people get all these things. It doesn't align scripturally with anything. Their alignment is in the winter. They bang, have an orgy Jesus. I think that's his name, right? Jesus. There's no Jesus. That's not what scripture, that's not scripture. Remember, it was not written the letter J, Z, A to Z in English, A to O, Alpha and Omega, A negates, abyss. My people shall perish for lack of abyss. I'll throw them in the abyss. That's what he said. It's in Revelation 4 plus 5 is 9, 4 plus 7 is 11, blind 11, remember? 4 plus 5, 45, Mr. 45, Skip Joe, 4711, Mr. 911, who lives in a 58-story Manhattan, Babylonian. Oh, wait, it's not. It's in Babylon. It's Satan. That's what it is. The adversary, if you'll definition is everything. He said, I am the aletheia. So who's God? What is the word devil? I am is not in the sky. There's nothing in the sky. Stop it with your stupid sky crap. Your guys are ignorant and you're idiots. You're the same. You're idiotas ignoramus. You don't know, you? And I won't hold that against you. I can't. But if you need to, what's the difference between having one black eye or maybe being brutish? Maybe that's different. You're acting unwillingness to learn. You are stubborn, like an ass. He didn't have to slap a license on the back of that ass when he rolled into Jerusalem now, did he? Are you asserting your organic, natural, color of law rights, the right of the land? This ain't some serfdom by king's order. You can't come on the land. What is that? Oh, that's Mr. Chump in his 58. Remember, Mr. Barry, he had 923 of those executive order 11004 allowed you to relocate you into work camps. Walmart, smiley face. Not funny to me. Brings on my PTSD as American veteran who don't deserve nothing, served this disgusting beast system. We in turn American citizens. Walmart did it. But people can't even remember back to World War II. Remember, we'll protect all your gold. Put it in Fort Knox. That's a fucking stupid. All right, we're off stream now. We got to restart over. Just going to try not to curse. Oh, well, we'll just put it. It's not a very strategically wise thing to say. We'll just put all your eggs in one basket. We'll put all the gold right here and protect it with the greatest military. It was just World War II. Those weren't Jews. Stop it. You're ignorant puke. You make me want to vomit your vile vein. Nothing came from the sky. There were no fallen angels. That is the seventh king. That's who ran. That is the seventh king. All these people. Oh, Trump's the Antichrist. Where the hell do you get that from? Just because he decorates his house with the Antichrist, Satan, doesn't make him Satan. Are you that uneducated? Oh, I know, they're idiots. That's what the word idiot means. You're an idiot. You don't know jack diddly squat. You've never heard it even enter your ears. Can't hold it against you. Nope, not even your eyeballs. Don't see what I'm saying. Don't even know. You're just uneducated. You're a lame, simple man. One man, not skilled, not learned. You're unlearned, uneducated. I can't actually, again, hold you accountable for something you don't know. So if you don't know that Trump decorates his house with the sun god aligned in the middle of the winter, birthed in the middle of the winter with the north and the south, and that's Jesus Christ. You call Jesus Christ, that's Satan. Apollyon, the sun god. But the ironic thing is Trump doesn't believe in the Hamashiach. He doesn't believe in redemption. He believes in the Noahide laws. That's where this country is headed right now, back under the 7 Noahide laws. They're going to take away the Second Amendment, put you into work camps, relocate you, have a couple nuclear, non-atomic, non-radiation, a bunker. I know I'm a veteran, like we use Afghanistan, the same thing. It'll no pancake footprint, and they'll declare your ass out, and they'll tell you can't go there, it's radiated. But you'll listen to whatever they say. 5% of cases, take it deep, take a gain for the bar, reach over and grab the soap, whatever if don't know what that is, but it's corporation. I'm a constitutionalist because I protect the Constitution. Oh, you're one of those Yeah, you motherfucking right I am. I protect the right of the people. That's God-given, natural, organic. Black's law, color law. I have rights without that Constitution, don't you know? But under the Constitution, and they are protected by whether you believe in one nation. I don't care what you remember. I told you God's a title. We'll just use it for conversation's sake. But the Constitution, this was a protected nation because there was 3 judicial, legislative, and executive branch had never done before. Executive order is serfdom. So you're too fucking stupid to know that. That's not my fault. Yeah, what's the difference between having 1 black eye and 2? Remember, brutish in nature is your unwillingness to learn. You didn't listen the fucking first time, did you? Now, I'm not saying I'm going to be physical, but people just won't learn. You can't make people learn something they don't want. So don't try to turn a goat into a sheep, and don't try to worry about you're not going to change. You have protected rights, and if you assert those rights, they might prosecute you, but you're going to be protected by Father come judgment. So that's what it's about. These idiots, they live under this physical bullshit law, and there's no physical anything in this realm. You're just falling under a strong delusion telling me it's 2025 is going to tell me how much you know about anything right now. You don't know your ass. 2 cheeks to the same hole, 2 wings to the same dragon. Red or blue, Democrat, Republican. I don't lick that lollipop. Used to serve that beast. You mix red and blue, you get kitty fuckers, purple people eaters, and apologize again for the cursing. But man, just get tired of this bullshit, man. Bullshit, because that's what this golden age coming out of this fuck face's mouth. There's no golden age. You're not aligned with Scripture. We're in the age of clay. Wake up. That's Bell, Bull, Ball, the middle of the winter, north and south. Birthed by the sun in the middle of the winter. Tammuz, the son of Satan, who had sex with his mom. You're into all this orgy nonsense. That's who Jesus is an orgy man god with breast and horns. Baphomet. It's not hard. It's actually Nimrod. Remember? Cupid. February. You're in the ritual right now. Egod. Dove. Told you way prognosco ahead of time. So thank you for the blessing. And those who have an ear to hear. And the egg rituals haven't stopped, huh? Price of eggs is ironic? No. It's not going to stop. All this stuff's going to get way more expensive. You're just seeing berries, the 44s. 45 and 47 is 9/11, so 44 is Barry. So Barry is Joe's and Thumps. They run trains on each other. I know they do. They go to the island. Well, they fly boats in space, so you can't tell me they don't run trains to the island. So all the way and back. So why they're there too. Sick. Told you. Yeah, everybody takes their eye off the prize. They forgot Trump's the one who paid for that big bed and all that bath oil. So don't forget, everybody give all these free people free passes and like get out of jail cards, free cards. All this Epstein didn't Epstein himself. Get the fuck out of here. You guys are childish. This world is just allowing all this to go on and not mentioning, not speaking up is the opposite of what's aligned with script. Oh, wait, it is. It's aligned with Scripture. The only thing it takes for evil to flourish is for good men to stand around and do nothing. So here we are, bumps on a log. They're going to draft women in America. I fucking hate this country so much, and nobody gives a fuck about that. That should be the number one topic on this. Why? No, we'd never let them take our Second Amendment, because then every man could rape every woman in this country very easily, penetrate their holes. I know I'm a military veteran. Women are strong, but we are built. We have different physical standards in the military. Because of our structure, our frame. Let me see your pelvic bone. I'm not trying to be. I can identify a man from a woman with a credible and an account and a open clown court, credible witness, because I know I had served as a pig, SWAT, Reconstructionist, all that nonsense, 95 Bravo, military pig, all that. I couldn't put my hands on a woman when I operated as a law enforcement officer. I'm that old. So we have to do a frisk or a pat down. We had to call a backup officer a female. So this is all bullshit, and this is all vanity and vain, and I hate it. So the sin, not so much these sinners that are just fallen under God, made them vessels of wrath, fitted for destruction from the foundation of the world. So can't turn a goat into a sheep. It's not possible. You can't fool the elect. Only by self they can blot their name out. So in that wedding, it's in Colossians 2:14. He blotted out all the old laws that were in stone, physical, destroyed the physical temple, became the Last Supper. They ate lamb, not crackers and grape juice. That's Satanism. Jesus, Christ, baby manger, Catholicism, Christianity, Mormonism, all these isms, Calvinism. It don't matter. I can go on and on. All Luther and all they're all Satanism. Satanism means the adversary to the gospel. How about that? Do you know what the gospel is? That's all that matters now, because the gospel is how we get to the wedding, by sharing it, going out, spreading the news. God's not just, you don't love just the house of Aaron, not someplace out there in the middle of the desert Israel. That used to could, but you don't know Scripture. There's not some physical, that was all destroyed. The physical temple, when he says Israel, that's why nobody's going to escape judgments. That's why I need to use it for what I'm going to do, because I have a strong instinct like a bird. I don't need to be told to fly south for the winter. They might call me nuts, but a chipmunk or a squirrel, it's always trying to get a nut, isn't it? So you tell me. Got a brain that big. How big's yours? Most people can't use it at all. Oh, you can only use this much of your mind. I gotcha. Control, don't they? Yeah, it's like being tarded. Hello. Yeah, a restrictor, carburetor, advanced or retarded. I think you have a restraining, and okay, stay in your box, okay? That's why these scientists can't hold a degree or not on me. No, not even a rocket scientist. Go ahead, bring your rocket science. Go bring a biblical scholar in here. They'll teach you what they got in the box. You know what a piece of paper is? That's one-sided. You know what a box is? That's three-sided. Some people might be too, but you're about, that's it. That's it. So anyways, let's move on here. We'll talk a little bit about dementia. You know about a target? You know what a target is? Are you feeling targeted? Like sitting there as a duck in a fucking pond. How about that? Just sitting there waiting to be shot. Or a piece of paper, once again. You got any wings? You know, to have any instinct? Whoa, we better get out of Dodge, or don't do it in panic. You already should have left because you got instincts like a chipmunk. It puts up nuts before it needs to, right? The man's nuts, grab them, right? You tell me who's nuts now, huh? Like I'm nut, right? Always, yep, searching for that nut. Not these guys. They're thinking with their other head nut, not that one. Wise as a serpent, wings of an angel, gentle as a dove. Fight by flight. How about that? You're going to sit there and fight for the last roll of toilet paper? All this stuff that people are chosen to stand up. You shut that. You're not going to. I'm a veteran. Send me grid core. It's all by drone now. Fucking weak ass men can't even look a man's eyes and see the life leave out of a man's eyes. Can't take a man's life without looking at me. They're going to do it from some fucking remote fucking game, video game, basically, to this world that we're in now. It's insane. They're short on fucking people, men, old ass men in Ukraine, because your US dollars killed all of the women and children. Well, women are gone. Children, well, I'm sure they're casualties of war. They always are. They don't sign up, no battle dress uniforms, but took people out onto all the 30. I think most 42 is the average fighting order, and they're dead or fled the country. So there is no, a whole Ukrainian generation by US tax dollars are gone. And people are like, Team America, man. Send more money with Joe. Remember, we're going to just keep sending money. And Trump's like, well, I guess we're not going to pull out of there day one, like he fucking said. Fuck face. He's a fucking lying jackal. Anybody who believes that man has fallen for Joe and fallen for Barry and fallen for Elon and fallen for all these clown government. I know he used to work for this pig. And anybody who works for the government's a pig, person in government. He said, don't sup with swine. So that's 40% of the United divided. You can don't sup with vipers. I'm not telling you. You can show them the narrow way, but don't sit there and these people work for this neuter gender beast. That's he said, you've turned my father's house into a den of thieves over taxation. Okay, turned over, whip the people, fasten the cording, selling them, fasten the cording off the curtains, and whip the people. Selling. It was a meat doctrine. When again, that's not. Remember, he's God of wrath. He used to require war, sacrifice, blood, death. But even he went outside of that, did he not? Whipped the people selling the doves, turned over the money changer Tito. They turned tea into the harbor over 3% in this country. And people just allow this. Fuck that. We've gone for 50 plus years and taxed every fucking nation with 1,000 military bases over oil. And Trump has his family, John Trump, like Tesla, that's the technology. It's not hidden anymore. It's just bullshit. Nobody is going to put the blame on one single man. He's the blind 11 president. 9/11, just like all the people in America, blind to the idiot that 4 plus 5 is 9 and 4 plus 7 is 11. You fucking idiots. Skip Joe. They got family ties. Scotland, you might want to look it up. You're fucking idiot. The Reich. By serfdom executive order, I'm going to take over fucking Panama, Canada, Greenland. This is fucked, man. This shit, just people standing around like nothing's fucking Mexico. They're already down there. They're already divided cartel faction. How many fucking 101st Airborne? Hoorah! You don't know your ass. They're going to turn the military against you. They already repealed that Senate bill. No more posse comitatus drafting the women. Fuck this country. Fuck everybody stands around. Don't give a shit about this. I'm a veteran. You can't shut me up. I'll leave. I'm going to leave fucking soon. Fight or flight. Fight by flight. Fuck you. Fighting for all this bullshit. This country sucks ass. I love the people here who are needed their rights defended, but I can work from outside this country too. I don't need to be in this country to fucking like the people. I fucking hate America. Most filthy fucking 1,000 plus military bases and 180. Well, that's all of them. Yeah, you fucking idiots. Nuts. Rome times 1 billion. And who's leading the corporation called America? Mr. 9/11 decorates his house with fucking Satan. Oh my gosh, that's so hard. I don't want to speak up about that. Apollyon is the bringer of the disease and the cure of the disease. And warp speed, remember? Yeah, 40 weeks, man. Don't get me started with that. 40 fucking weeks they swatted this house. 40 weeks ago, they swatted my house with the state of Oregon, came here and tried to kill this man that you're looking at. I shouldn't even be standing here today. Hallelujah, Father. I don't know. Only by the kingdom come. Your will, not of my own, be done. And I know, thank you. They've shot my fucking son in the chest. Listen, go listen. He's doing everything. He's got his fucking hands in the air. Okay, what now? Fuck, I don't know. He's dead. I said it in court last time. Do fucking kill my son. These people don't know what he's taking me serious. Not one. So I think I'm out of here. Barney 5, see ya. No mas. Adios, bendejo. I'm just tired of this fucking country. Nobody gives a fuck about the Constitution anymore. I have affirmative defense. You know what Title 18 is? You know that all crimes in America are crimes of commerce? I do. Maybe that's why they swatted my fucking house. Did you hold a protest against Donald John Trump during the last fucking stupid emergency bullshit stand? I'm a vet, Sharia law in the desert, only women fucking veil their face. Imagine being a veteran and seeing a man wearing a burqa, they'd fucking fry your balls. You know that? All this decontamination stations because of all this world's worst bug ever, all crown bullshit. Fuck you, you're not covering your eyes, your ears. You have no understanding what it was like to sit and be a folded fucking mask. That's what Christ left. I didn't share that till after. That was the return. That was a resurrection. That is Elijah, motherfuckers. I'm going to find my son. I've been going for 9 fucking months listening to this court after swatting my house. And I have the right. I have all the evidence. Innocent till proven guilty. My fucking ass. Bullshit. Look at my fucking history. Don't be opinionated. Look what they did to this fucking farm, man. This high desert faith that just wrecked this fucking place. I still have fucking windows shot the fuck out that I haven't been able to replace. It's fucking freezing cold. Negative fucking 11. And I got tape still in my fucking windows. Tear gas canisters fucking shot me in the face. Fuck this bullshit. The fuck would I stay here? I'm a veteran. This is how you're fucking people, this is how your services, community servants, fucking these sent like Lavoy Finicum come out here and try to unalive my ass because I won't shut the fuck up about this fucking meth head fucking sergeant out here who has just got caught doing meth on the job, running it through the airport. Oops, lost our 911 out here because of these fuck faces. We don't have a 911 where we live because they're fucking stealing all the fucking money. These cops are crooked as a motherfucker. And I used to be one of these pigs, so nobody would ever stand up because they're such fucking tyrants, but I do. I don't care. I stand up to farmers. That's where my bullshit started because they're in cahoots with the fucking cops. How do you think they make those fucking farmers go round and round in circles, grow the number one alfalfa on the planet? Dinsdale's, Churches. Oh, yeah. Look up all these names out here. Puckett's. Look at all these names. They fucking got places all over the U.S. You're going to get yourself shot, Tracy. Come and take it, Mulan Labe. You want to see the fucking state of Oregon bring 20 plus fucking men, shoot my son, kidnap my daughter, and I'm still standing here, so I'm not trying to stare down a fucking loaded gun, but I already have it. had tear gas canisters, 4 or 5 of them, flash concussion grenade. I shouldn't be standing here at all. 16-minute and 24 or some 16-minute video pulled on the playlist. It's not fucking funny. You should go look at it and see what they do to a veteran. This is an honorable deed discharged military veteran who stands up for your fucking rights. And this is what they do to me. They let a rapist run around this community, and I spoke up about that. I uncovered that this county has more rapists, murderers, and pedophiles released into the county under a contract where they get paid, and found out this is not going on just in this state. The federal government tried to fucking shut me up. I held protests against this state, or well, yes, the governor out here. I held protest against these sheriff's office, tried to get Michael Taylor, piece of fucking shit, wouldn't do anything for this community, let anything about this fucking rapist run around. And he used to seated elected fucking sheriff, and I used to be one of these pigs, so I know the law. And they just don't like it when they get told what the fuck to do, because all they care about now is their paycheck. Never heard a song called Fuck the Firemen, have you? Back when I used to serve in a law enforcement capacity, community service, again, I couldn't search a woman. This is bullshit. No man has his right putting his hands down a woman's fucking pants. Fuck you, America. You allowed these rights by not speaking up. You use your Fifth fucking Amendment too much, but I won't. I will not. Congress shall establish. That's your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I'll use my first. And I don't use my second. I could have killed 2 state troopers and avoided 20 fucking plus coming to my house, shooting my son and fucking maiming me for the rest of my life, or scarring me. My fucking face. I've suffered a stroke out here. My animals suffer. They didn't give a fuck. It's been 9 months, 40 fucking weeks, and they ain't done shit. Imagine getting your house flooded and you have all the evidence. Oh, see, I'm pointing out corruption. They don't want to hear that. And that is, I'm thanks, Father. So just listen. Don't sit here and jerk off. This ain't fun. I did this before. For hundreds of hours, I streamed trying to get this state of Oregon to listen to me as they're stalking my fucking house on this live stream. They said they were in here. They knew the fucking evidence about all this. I talked about how my son had done all these community service hours to leave this county was the terms of his release. Of course, they're going to work him and get all his hours before they'll let him eat. That's fucking the only thing that makes. There were 5 people who did it with him. One guy to go to jail out of 5 fucking guys in the same ring of breaking into empty buildings out here in the middle of the desert. People can't make it. It's fucking negative 15 out here today. People leave after a fucking year. They think you can come out here and do this shit. Unless you're prepared to live like this, they were empty buildings. A fucking rapist let him into this bullshit, and I let this fucking county know that this rapist was hanging around my son before it ever happened. And I have all the evidence of everything I say. You don't believe me? It's on this fucking channel. All of it still to this day. Thousands of hours, and they're still not done anything. This is your country, America. This is your fucking country. This is how they treat a veteran. My son is fucking probably dead, and I can't even find out where he's at. I don't know. They said he was in court in October. I know. I heard him with my ears over the phone. I went up to his fucking trial because they're railroading him again, and he's missing in fucking September? How the fuck is that possible? He was on the phone in October, and they sent somebody to trial witness to my property 18 fucking times. I told that man to leave my property. John Moga could have shot that fucking goofy looking, I don't mean by looks like fucking Goonies. The dude, Baby Ruth, that dude, look at, and 18 times, immediate. Do you have a warrant? You look like a fucking cop. Shaved head. I shaved my head, but in a white vehicle. Do you have a warrant? No. Exit the property. Go there to the property. 18 times I told this man not to come on my property. I told him to shut up and stop talking. He would not stop talking and volunteered. This is the investigator for my son's trial. Says, well, I'm the investigator for your son, Dan Spencer's attorney, and they're forced us to take it to trial. They forced us to take it to trial. That's a fucking mistrial before it ever happens. That is a Miranda right violation. Adequate counsel. 6th Amendment, fair and speedy trial violation. And I've been telling these courts ever since, and they know this, and they don't want to fucking listen to me. So it is what it is. This is your country, America. Innocent till proven guilty. My ass. I have all the evidence. It's here on the internet. Watch me get fucking swatted. They kidnapped my daughter, and my daughter's missing. My son went fucking missing playing an online game, guys. Never been seen or heard from again. And nobody gives a fuck about him except for me. I love my son, Elijah Werner. I don't love him more than Shiloh, this ministry, or anything. And he knows that. When he called me that day, I don't want to go to prison, Dad. I said, son, remember the thief on the cross? Okay, Dad, love it. I'm coming out. Got my hands in the air. Look, why are you here? Why are you taking me? What about my 180 hours? And then we're giving him instructions. And he says, okay, what now? And he's moving along, and they fucking shot him. They don't care. Kidnap my daughter without warrant. You cannot do that. That is illegal. The state of Oregon illegally kidnapped my daughter. And I have all the proof, but none of you motherfuckers in this fucking room even care to say shit. I don't mean to. No, I'm not. It's not you guys. Well, what the fuck ever? No, it's Father. I apologize. I'm just frustrated, man. I don't want to stay here anymore. I fucking hate this country. If I knew my son was dead, I would leave America. I would leave. I don't want to be here. I will defend this country from outside this walls. There's nowhere to escape judgments, north, south, east, or west. Father brings the judgment. So not good to sit here, but I'm tired. I'm just fed up. I want to know where he's at. I want an answer. 9 fucking months. That's as long as it takes for a woman to come to child, and that's enough. And that's long enough. I'm not going to sit here and stand down. I'm going to fucking make a bigger deal of this. I told you before, I told I would fucking take Tony Karsten, the rapist's life, last time to avoid my son from getting railroaded. This time I jumped in front of his fucking, with the state of Oregon or whatever, and they swatted I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. I'm going to stop. Now, they planned on killing me last time. If you don't go think so, look at the evidence that's been just put on this platform through this channel of all I've shown you the video of evidence when I got the discovery, which is incomplete discovery and a violation of discovery, right of discovery, and suppression of evidence. They cannot suppress evidence, and that's poor trial. But see, fair trial, speedy trial, call away. I used to be a pig. And I know my constitutional right. So none of it's even constitutional, but we'll play their stupid fucking kangaroo game. And so I have affirmative defense. I know my right. You know what can anybody define affirmative defense? You've had that right since they turned this to a corporation. You just don't know if they're going to charge you criminally. Let me give you a little hint. That's your Sixth Amendment. Okay? Know your rights or lose them. Use them or lose them. But they're not going to they can trample mine. I know I'll be protected by Father. I'll be protected by Shiloh, who will cover whatever these bullshit things they're trying to prosecute. They threw Christ in prison. They fucking put holes in him. And he said, conform to my image. Follow after me. Does anybody want to rip your beard out of your face? Hang you from a tree? He didn't hang on a cross. Christ wasn't hung on a cross. He didn't carry no cross. I rebuke you if you think that. You need to research Roman many ways to crucify a man. How about tortures? Just study Roman torture. Keep the fucking religious bullshit out of here. One nation under God. I'm supposed to have rights, brother, sister. You're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. Come in here and just shoot me after 45 fucking seconds. Hit me right straight in the face with a flash concussion grenade. Grenaded in the face. And I still stand to talk here today. How is that even possible? So if you need to see physical proof of God, fuck you. Get out of my face. Spiritual. But there is proof. Go look at this SWAT raid. 45 seconds. Boom. Right in the side of the face. Shouldn't hear, see, talk. Went straight to the emergency room. Somehow I came in here and only pleaded them to stop. I was coming out I was needed to get some numbers to get my fucking animals somewhere to be. Never did I resist. Never did I have the right to ask why they were here. If you go watch the thing, and it's bullshit. So 16-minute video. And I'm about ready to make a fucking another move. Big move on the chessboard. I've done it before. I said I would kill, not what I wanted to do. Take the life, literally threaten the life of Tony Karsten without wanting to do that. Because I tried for months and months and months, but they were going to throw my son in prison. So I was forced to call John Caligo. There'll be a phone call with me saying, John, well, if they're just going to throw him in prison, then I'm going to go I'm not armed. I'm going to go, I will look him in the eyes. They can come get me. That's if you want. Communicate in a death threat. I'm not going to allow my son to be railroaded like this. They're not going to throw him in prison. They did not produce any evidence, physical evidence. I gave them the cigarette butt thing and they couldn't find any of that. They don't have an eyewitness. They're just going to try to sentence him without fucking this, how this county does shit. Bullshit. They're going to do that. I already don't want this guy in this community. He's a fucking rapist. He's going around lying to people. That's his fucking fiance. When he raped a Hispanic woman high on methamphetamines and fucking robbed her. And now he's not even telling Lily Frank where he's fucking moving around. And I already let them know before my son ever went to jail about this rapist that they're getting paid for. So I didn't want to do that. I think I fucking like saying even today, I don't even like repeating it. What choice did I have? I'm just going to let the rapist go fucking run around. My son sitting in jail for a whole fucking year. Nearly, 11 months, 10 and a half months. And the rapist gets to run around and doesn't go to jail. Would you speak up for your son? Would you speak up for your fucking community that's at large, a rapist who's not contacting the parole office and allowing them what is required under being under appropriate? No, this guy gets paid. He looped in a 17-year-old, a 19-year-old, a 19-year-old. They're all fucking teenagers, and he's 41-year-old rapist. Look him up. Tony Karsten, I'm fucking tired of this bullshit, man. This guy did not ever have charged with this crime. My son Elijah, the other Elijah, Tyler, there's fucking Joe. All these kids got fucking charges. They were teenagers. One was a minor fucking child, and this rapist never served a day in jail or got convicted of any of this. Doesn't that make you want to throw the fuck up? That's your country. So glad a bunch of you guys peeled off here. It probably made you sick, and you don't give a fuck. Nobody does. It's fucking bullshit. So if you're going to be stupid, go get the fuck out of my face. If you produce unclean fruit, get the fuck out of here. You're going to upset the whole apple cart, and I don't fucking have that. I get rid of bad apples immediately. So you speak stupid shit. You say dumb shit. You're not producing fruit, just a bunch of cockamamie. Fuck out of here, man. Stand up for your rights. I'm not a violent man. I could have killed 2 state troopers. I could have killed John Mogul. Instead, I stood down, and then I've suffered a stroke since then, brothers, sisters. My vision has massive problems. I shouldn't hear, and my dogs have suffered. My still not built back. He showed you this. This is bullshit. And this is the America. So I don't think I need to know where my son's at. They will not tell me. I brought it up in court. Did you kill my son? I asked because they already shot him. If you need proof, go listen. You want proof? They are at the state of Oregon. Already shot my son and kidnapped my daughter. Now he went missing. So what the fuck am I to assume? I don't want to assume anything. I got to look at what the fuck what's done, what's in front of me. Go look for yourself. This makes no sense. The man disappears. He doesn't have the means. To be, he's not. He didn't get no trouble. 42 fucking weeks without anything, and he should never shouldn't he been? They're still going after him for something he'd already done. All these hours completed. 42 fucking weeks. Like, hey, way back there, you didn't do those. He's like, could have got out probation at 18 fucking months. There's proof. Ryan Solberg said, yep, just pay your restitution. Since you did all your community hours, pay your restitution. We didn't have enough money to pay it off. He could have been off right there at 18 months. It's all proof. It's all there. All the evidence is there. It's been 9 fucking months, and they will not still. They came and swatted my fucking house instead of calling and coming here to this property, looking into the evidence, making one call when I called Lake County Probation Office after my son had completed all the hours, because speaking to John, saying, hey, John, I want to make sure, he's coming over there. You were his attorney. He lived over there in Lane, and he's here in Lake. Tracy, they're fucking probation, document it. Okay, thank you. So I call Lake County. I'm making sure I'm documenting Elijah's behalf. I know you can't tell me everything because I'm not but I need to make sure all his hours completed, and we're not trying to get documentation. Oh yeah, he's done all his hours. He has no more hours complete. I'm like, listen, I need proof. Okay, let me put you on hold. Say, put me on hold. That one phone call will fucking put every one of those state fucking troopers in jail, in prison, but they still don't want to look at it. There is so much proof. When you see the flash concussion grenade hit me in the face, that is a use of force violation. You don't hit somebody. That's not how you serve a warrant. You don't serve a warrant by coming in 45 seconds. All I do, look at the video, 16-minute video. I open the door and lean over and ask my son, because he's in the Broham behind. It's a motorhome. Elijah, are you okay? Elijah, are you okay? No threat. And they can see me because they're live streaming. I went live, and now I'm live streaming. And they know that because they've been watching the whole time. It says it in their evidence. They were here. They sent drones over the house. They had fucking SWAT team. Like I said, it was a big deal. I spent all this fucking money. I asked my son if he's okay, and I get grenaded in the face. Take a grenade, a hand grenade threw directly into my face, and concussion was 45 seconds concussed. That's not how you serve a warrant. They came here to kill me. It's not hard to see. The evidence will clearly show that. If those goes to federal and I'm about ready to say, fuck it, I'm leaving. I'm not going to do this anymore. 9 fucking months, man. That's as long as it takes a woman to come to child, and they have moved one. It's like I just walked out that door and almost got shot because I reached back to fucking shut the door for my dogs. And I know because it says in the evidence that Lake County Sheriff's Office said that those dogs could be a threat when they came by and were stalking me, and they would have shot my dogs. So hallelujah. I often wonder if they did shoot me. I do. None of this makes sense. Since then, none of it makes sense. It is much like I did get shot. I know. It sounds strange. Go watch the fucking thing, what I'm telling you. You don't reach back for a fucking door. They already had fucking thrown, a concussion grenade in my face. Already had shot my son. Already had lobbed 5 fucking tear gas. There's more than that. They hit the outside of the buildings. There were more. People picked them all up. They didn't want the fucking dogs. I think they policed some of them themselves, meaning they picked some of their own. They didn't get them all. So they didn't get the fucking pin for the concussion hand, grenade, flash concussion. That will fucking blind you, guys. Again, I've had people come in this stream that have been military and like, dude, I've been in fucking concussed in a room with earplugs, and I want to pass out. With earplugs in, I can't fucking makes you have so much fucking, your vision goes twacked, your voice is gone because your hearing gets you have a heart audible to be audible. You know, that's why you hear my mouth, my mouth gets all weird, like my voice gets all, you know, because that I'm fucking sort of just hit it. I had a concussion, severe concussion to my face. I'm still from it. I didn't even think about it because I'm a veteran. I only asked if my son was okay. I didn't reach for any weapons. I didn't draw for anything of the sort. I didn't say violence. I just asked if that's what a veteran deserves after, 45 seconds of being on my live stream. So they were only here for a minute. I just went to bed. And I told them that's when it is what it is. So I got to do something here, guys. I'm going to make a fucking move because I'm not doing this bullshit anymore. Fuck this country. Fuck this stupid bullshit. These people have railroaded my son before. I want to find out where my son is at. I think they killed him. And I'm going to come to the bottom of this. And I asked in open court, so I'm not fucking with you. I'm not being sensational and I didn't get recorded last time, but they won't let me call over the phone anymore because I'm recording their phone calls. So fuck them. They record everything in there. I could fill out a FOIA request. It's all being recorded anyways. That's bullshit. I bring my phone in there and drink whenever the fuck I go there. I bring them out. You can't shut up. They're all sitting there cackling on their goddamn phones. The bailiff and the fucking investigator and the attorneys and the other, they're all sitting there on their fucking phones until you got to sit there like a good fucking kangaroo and fucking, keep it in your pouch. Fuck off. Tell me what to do. Some fucking clown merchant bullshit. I ain't in it. So whatever, your rights. They're going to do shit like this to you, brothers, sisters, but I hadn't broken any laws. I had the right to protect my son. Affirmative defense. Nobody can answer what the legal, logistical, linguistics, legal speak. I don't know how much law or how much the Constitution, or I know the Constitution back and forth, up and down, left and right. I'm a fucking veteran. I'm supposed to know this. This is what I protected these people's right. The federal government is not there to make fucking laws. It's the Congress that makes our fucking laws. So Donald Trump can't make a fucking law. If I was Old Testament, I'd cut his fucking head off, stomp a fucking pothole in his chest, and put his head on a fucking stake. He's a fucking tyrant. He's an enemy of the state, and he's a fucking piece of shit. He's responsible for every oil death for every fucking veteran like me who's killed himself because of PTSD, or went over and fucking war to fucking kill women and children, not just men and women, battle dress uniform men, 18 to 30, the fights. Would you send your children out to war right now? No, but for oil, forcing every fucking nation since 1973, Bretton Woods, taking us off the gold standard and replacing it with, don't talk about the greatest military. We'll fucking guard your Fort Knox gold. We'll take the gold, the greatest military, and we'll guard the OPEC nations now. And we'll reprice in 1973. All oil repriced in the US dollar. SWIFT system, if not, we'll come crush you with our fucking armies. Our Air Force, our Marines, our fucking largest Navy in the world. If you don't fucking conform and just take it in the ass and take it deep and let us just take and steal from you, America, fuck you. We'll just fuck you up and we'll destroy all your buildings. We'll inflate your fucking currency, steal your resources, make our dollar worth so much in your country. Yours is so inflated that you have to spend ours. Fuck you, world. America, boys. You like that? 50 fucking Donald Trump years. He's responsible. His family has had that fucking technology. John Trump, grow the fuck up. Tired of this bullshit. This man's responsible for every oil death on this rock right now. His family, he, and his stinky fucking muskrat buddy with his stupid E-Doge. That's not legal either. All this bullshit that's going on. You guys, this is not constitutional. If you don't stand up to this, you're going to be judged as a corporation. Judge thou shall be judged. So you better wake the fuck up. That's not about what you're thinking. This world is not what you're thinking. So grow up. Be 7. He's going to take you back under the 7 Noahide laws and take and strip this Constitution completely and take the Second Amendment away. I don't care what you think. Going to do it some big sky daddy bullshit, fucking fake alien bullshit. Elon Musk. Iron won't cleave with the watery clay. They're dumb fucks. It's not the age of golden. That's Baal, Baal, Satan. It's fucking clay. You're a child. You're not scripturally aligned with the scripture. You're with that other Jesus, that Sex Pistol, one that he's got his house decorated with the Antichrist. He's not the seventh king. Donald Trump is not. He has his house decorated with Mithra, the bringer of the disease, Apollyon, Satan, whatever fucking name you want to give him. It doesn't matter. It's Satan. And that's who he decorates his house with. He does not believe in redemption. He is a fake fucking Jew, and I don't give a fuck what people say. He is the chosen. They call him the Gentile Messiah. Israel called him the King of Israel. You're just fucking out of your league. I know this man, for I've known him for thousands of millions of years. I've known his presence, and I know it now, and I'm here to declare only very few are giving him whatever. You got to put the fucking blame where it is. I am righteously judging this man. Father will condemn him. Grow the fuck up. I said earlier, if I was Old Testament, I'm not. I'm not going to do anything to fucking that stupid fucking transgender fucking worshiping bitch fuck face. Fuck him. He worships a fucking fake deity. So the fuck is weed? Stop with your fucking slang, you fucking idiot. You don't even deserve to fucking use cannabis because you fucking don't know what you're speaking of. Make medicinal cannabis growers like me. Go take your slang somewhere else. Weed is a fucking slang, derogatory term, like black. Nobody ever called anybody black. There's no fucking races. Remember all that shit I already told you how long? White. There's no white. Oh, you're innocent. You're fucking guilty. I'll say weed. Grow the fuck up. Piss me off. Nope. Makes me as a medicinal cannabis grower not very pleased that they patent something that you can't patent that grows up out the dirt. I hate Muslims. Shut the fuck up, Nathan. Who the fuck said that, you fucking idiot? Yeah, where the fuck would you get that? Tell me what a Muslim's a Catholic, you fucking idiot. You don't even know who wrote the Quran. Modern day Muslim, you're an idiot. Well, fucking speak up for my face. Why would you ask a stupid fucking, I don't hate anybody, you fucking dumb fuck. Now you're dumb. You're fucking even open your mouth and put fucking feelings. I don't approve of anybody feeling me. Hate? I can hate, you dumb fuck. Hate is part of the process. You're just an idiot. That's not an insult. But you are quite dumb because dumb. You believe in freedom? You believe in free will? Let's test your bis. America, huh? Go around fucking 50 fucking plus years and make every nation pay for oil with the US dollar. You're all right with that, huh? You know, we paid to fucking kill a whole Ukrainian generation is gone. They have to send drones in there now. Tech guys. They're short on fucking Ukrainians. They're using drones. What a chicken shit piece of motherfucking video game playing. How could you not look a man in the eyes before you take his life? That's fucked up, man. What a piece of fucking shit that is. I don't agree with any death. I'm not calling for any death. I don't remember. There's nobody can say I've called for violence. I told people to get the fuck away from this shit. Look at the title. Wise as a serpent, gentle as a dove. Fucking wings of an angel. Fuck this. Fight by flight. Get the fuck away from this. Don't sit there like a target. So one-sided, that's all you are. You are not even your paper to me. Go do some paper cutouts with your fucking girlfriend or something. I'm not into none of that bullshit. Yep. It's already in the writing. It's already in the writing. There's no such thing as a globe, but we'll go ahead and use your terminology since you know a little bit about economics. Thank you, Jason. It's already happening. Remember, we're going to be the crypto fucking kings of the fucking, we're taking away the corporation, the dollar. They just fucking did it. It's over. You need something to fucking prove. Start talking about this, Jason, because I'm sure you'll be in line with this. The fucking disappearing of the penny. That's it. It's over. If you can't make change, you're fucked. Buy dollar. If you can't make change, money is money. This is money. Already started happening in the 1700s when they took us off what is called a bimetallic standard. That's it. It's been over. So get the fuck out of here, Ultra. You're a fucking idiot. I don't smoke weed, you motherfucking idiot. Go smoke some of your China dispensary, Space Rocks. They put a bunch of stuff in there. You get to hit that dragon one-time pen, and don't worry, just like the greatest jab ever, it's in you. You can't get it out of you. I told these motherfuckers you can't be unvaccinated. They didn't listen to me, but it is what it is. So get your fucking dumb ass out of here with these stupid derogatory bullshit. Silver, they sold Christ for 30 pieces of this, brothers. Grains. Don't speak out of line. Don't fucking blaspheme. That's my favorite flower about the dirt. He said, guard his commandments. No, I'm not going to go in it. Go see Church of the Only Begotten Son. If you want to mature a little bit on that. I don't have to worry about none of that. Silver standard. They can control one, they can't control. So the degradation, the negation of the corporation, now former constitutional republic, started way back in the 1700s. So you've lost 99% of your purchasing power since 1913. All these things already happened. So there's no reason to even worry about fucking waiting for something to happen. If you need to react, there is an event that should tell you, probably happened a long time ago, but when they said no more penny, and Trump says we're not, gets old, the Treasury Secretary, because this is all money, is supposed to be silver and gold, coined in silver and gold without interest by the Treasury. So Trump calls the Treasury Secretary and says no more pennies. It's over. Fuck you. That's it. I'm done. I don't fucking care what anybody thinks anymore, even economically. If you can't see, that's it. If you take away your ability to make change, in order to be money, it has to be dividable 10. It means you have to make change with it. It has to be a store of value. That's why currency, paper, is not fucking money. That is currency. That's a debt note. That's an IOU. And that is not money. It does not hold value. It does not retain. There's a reason why kings and queens held this, because it is a store of value. I've already taught this over and over. As an ounce of gold will buy you a bottle of wine, a steak dinner at the time of Rome, and a nice toga. It would buy you a fine tailored suit at $3 for an ounce of gold. This is silver, but tailored suit and a nice bottle of wine. Today, an Armani suit, gold's at what, $2,900? Armani suit, steak dinner, and a bottle of wine. In the future, I don't do this stupid space fucking garbage, but we'll play your dumb fucking space god, your Jesus daddy, sky daddy Jesus bullshit. We're spinning around on a ball, right? Get the fuck out of here. Grow up. You know, future tense. All right. Come on. Think about this, guys. You could probably get your little space suit, get your fucking 3D printed steak and some fucking weird, I don't know what the water would be. Something your fucking own Soylent red and green mixed. I don't know. Anyways, my point is it'll always keep up with the rate of inflation. So gold and silver are money, and copper, they're not even, and I don't want to hear this bullshit. That's why they're not. And Jeff knows, I'm sure, that if you look at a fucking $1 bill, it's white. And if you look at a fucking $2 bill, it's, well, they don't have to. Well, they do, but look at that. If you look at a $5 bill, you know, the pink, the white, it all aligns with monopoly money. All your money right now is not money, it's currency. It's monopoly currency, because currency is what there's been 4,000 of them since the Chinese in the 14th century. The first inception of a paper-backed currency would have been China. And there's been 4,000, and every one of them have gone to zero, except for the ones that are currently in circulation, because you put your money in the bank. Yep, and you got schooled as a kid, and yes, you did. You went with the flow. We went to the moon, right? We landed on the moon, right? Sure, yep, all that good stuff, all your space farce nonsense. So NASA, right? So anyways, banksters, they know this. The central banks have been buying more gold. They remember it was Ben Bernanke called gold a barbarous relic, right? Nobody uses it anymore. Now the central banks, since in 2013 or 23, they were inception of the Jekyll Island, the Federal Reserve, which is it's not fucking federal. It's as federal as Federal Express. It's pretty windy up there. Oh shit, man. Tell me about the craters up there. Why are all the craters round then, first name? Can you give me any idea why, when you were there and you witnessed and walked around those craters on the moon? I'm a reconstructionist, prior pig, traffic crash, cop, fucking SWAT, pig, military, police, war pig, all that. I'm a reconstructionist, so by design, you should be able to easily have figured that out, right? Why are all the craters round, shaped on? Why? Can you explain that? Anyways, all right. Anyway, this guy's not fucking on. He went up there on a light. Check that out. It's pretty awesome. So, did you see where they bombed the moon? Did you go over there where Roger Waters was talking about the dark side over there? And when the dam breaks open, many years from soon, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. All right, anyway. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Never mind. We're not going to do that. Not very good. Didn't get the pipe. So, all right. Hey, That's right. No matter where we go into the future, back to the future, 1 gold ounce would always buy a nice wine bottle, steak dinner, and a nice suit for your dress for your so that's why kings and queens always stored this money, because I cannot promise that you'll ever get rich. If that happens, that's not my fault. Don't be too rich, you'll go to hell. That's what it says in scripture, but you will never go poor. And you better not have any of this. If you don't own any of this, or this, get the fuck off my channel. You're going to sit there right next to a fucking 1,000-pound bar of gold or silver, and you can't eat it. So you better have a water filter. Basics. You better have some fucking rice and beans. Basics. You want to step up your game. You know, I ate a fucking Mountain House meal this morning because I didn't want to cook. It's already done for me. There are ways to be not fucking stupid, and you're stupid if you have any of this and you don't own any of this or any of this. Get the fuck off my channel. I can't stand people like you. You're out of order. Get your shit in fucking line. Your priorities are off. This is number 1 thing you should own. You should actually probably try to grab up a couple extra of these for people in the future. This will fucking help people. Yeah, I mean, it just makes sense, guys. Come on. I mean, it just, like a chipmunk, doesn't need to be told to put up nuts, right? Squirrel for the winter. It has an instinct. A bird, it got a brain like that. People say they got a big brain. Yeah, they don't. So, remember, outstanding, Jason. Thank you. Look at one of these Sawyers. I love my straw. I have my straws inside. This is what I use. I've never used this one. This is the first one I got. I had another one, but it didn't show up in the mail. But I'll try to get some more. But I have life straws, though. I have backup life straws. But that's what I've always used. So I'm familiar with it. It's just not that I know, never seen no bad review about this. So 100,000 gallons or something, too, on this compared. If you will, Jason, look into this. I don't know why I didn't catch that sooner. I guess it was just something we get familiar with something at the time. Yes. Now, Blazer, thank you. Awesome, guys. And if you can buy, then this is a good, I'm not into gifting like that because it's a bribe. You know what I'm saying scripturally, what I'm talking about. But this is not a bad investment for somebody too. You know what I'm saying? No, you're fucking talking shit, first name. That's bullshit. I've been using live straw for years. That's not true. There's no documentation of what you're saying. Don't say that. Apocalypse. You don't know what the fucking apocalypse is. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking ignorant puke. I am Apocalypse. Don't you dare offend my Shem. I guard it with revelation. I am. Don't you fucking talk about apocalypse. You don't know what the word apocalypse means. You're not on the level. It's time to go. You fucking fear porn bullshit. Get out of here. Go buy some fucking eggs and make the problem worse, you dumb fuck. Vamonos, muchacho. My First Amendment right, and I'm not condemning you. Get the fuck out of here. Aren't there's what? Some fucking bullshit. These live straws have been used for how many fucking years? Define the word apocalypse before you open up your fucking mouth. I seen a thing on the internet the other day. Pigs can fly. You can stroke your own fancy, man. Okay, live straw. How about all the other knockoffs? Are those problem too? Get the fuck out of here. Do all your own homework, brothers, sisters, okay? I'm not, it's better. It's going to cause fucking during the apocalypse. The fuck? Grow up. I am Apocalypse. Apocalypse means to lift the veil, pull the veil off, remove the cover. Hello. Fucking idiots with their fear porn bullshit. So, gold and silver would not be a bad idea. It's all right, Mr. Mayhem. That's what. Fucking, are you that guy off that commercial? Fucking work for that Mr. Mayhem. I used to be a traffic crash reconstructionist, so kind of. Anyways, don't be sorry. It's all right. Please don't say sorry. And don't apologize for these people. There's God made vessels of wrath and vessels of mercy, and I'm not trying to change. I could be a vessel of wrath myself. Wear dark, false teacher, prophet by scriptural bulls, spiked a lot like Christ. I don't need to be discern everything I say. You're running through your spiritual calculator here. So anyways, I'm going to figure this out. I appreciate it because I want to ask a question here too for if anybody has an ear here. I like people who have hearing ear. So I want to call out to the bride. But either way, this is not a bad something to get someone in the future too, brothers, sisters. I was given this by my dad as good behavior because I was a bad kid. And so he would not try to buy. I could earn these pieces of collectibles too, more than just, he didn't just buy me. He let me go to the coin shop. Sometimes I get wheat pennies and I like different things, but he did make sure that he would, for a good grade, when I didn't get like the grades my brothers always got straight A's, never missed school, but he would reward me. So I always did that with my son too. So this is something too, if you're going to hand something in to somebody in the future, you know, you're giving them something that's tangible, dividable, and it'll be around, you know. It's not everything. Remember, it's, you know, you're not going to sit next to this when you're starving to death. What are you going to rather have? I bet you this will outprice this at one point in time. And I think we're coming on this very soon, brothers and sisters. I think this, remember what it says in Scripture. Brother Ross will put it in you. It's in the book of Revelation. It talks about how much it's going to be for a day's labor, it talks about a weight, a measurement. You understand? So I think this soon will outpace. This is like $1.50 right now. This is like $30. I do think soon this bag of rice will. Remember, they did it by grains. Grain was so expensive, so valued that they valued the precious metal in grains. Right? You understand? Yes. They got paid. Some would take pay in grain and get fraction. You know, that's why they rib them now like this. They rib them so you can't. That's why it has that ribbing in it, because that's called clipping. This has a little rib in it. You can. Camera sucks 4G, but it's got some ribbing in it. Looks smooth, but it is ribbed. And I did that so they wouldn't, because they would clip coins. They would take a little bit off and, you know, fractional. So this is biblical. So you might want to take a look at where you put your priorities again, because I'm not telling you, you know, this is the answer. This is a way to store your value. I do think that this will hold more value, as well as this will be superior with these two combined. You're not going to try to kill somebody because you're hungry. And we are supposed to fast a little bit. You consult your doctor before any fast. Water fast. Somebody, Ross, did you mention water fasting? I think you mentioned water fasting. I get my mouth shut about it. But so, loaf of bread, wheat of bread, 3 loaves of barley. This passage suggests that war and famine can lead to inflation. That's right. So it's all scriptural. We're seeing everything that it says. So, but you'll see my point that you will not want this when you are starving to death. Starving. Your freaking gut is rotting. You're not going to want to, you can't eat this. So you're going to want to have your priorities. That's what I'm trying to make. And you need to have a way to protect them. And I would protect them by putting them some far. Marfar? How far? Marfar. Marfar chicken? How far? Marfar. Okay. Ross, that's for you. But please, that's so fucking dangerous to do to your body. Go. But it is. I understand the process. I do. Because I do. But let's not, you know, like I said, thanks for your testimony. And I was like, I think it was you. It said so. I didn't say anything. So. But it can be for most people. Ross, I believe you probably fasted before, have done, you know, a spread and gone off and maybe raw food diet and done other things to get your body where, when most people who've never detoxed their colon, their thyroid, any of these, you know what I'm saying, they don't have any, understand the detox process. I would never recommend any kind of water fasting. All kinds of ways to other fast. I mean, fast yourself from candy first, sugar. Just start with sugar, man. You want to try to really hard fast? You think you can fast? Try to just fast from sugar. So most of you have a hard time just starting with see, you know what I'm saying? So most people who fast and do water fast, and again, consult your doctor. I don't want no medical fucking strikes here. But many people have used water fasting because obviously our body has a reset cycle in it. People have lost because we're not supposed to be eating 3 fucking meals a day. Nobody was ever afraid of the dark because nobody ever slept for 8 hours. That's my proof. Look it up. Nobody did. Nobody ever slept for 8 hours. That's a new age thing. Some of your Reiki bullshit. Go to sleep. Fucking shelter in place. All that bullshit. Get a job. Pay your taxes. So fasting is something, fasting yourself from a lot of things you can do. But I would, if you're going to fast from your food fasting, would encourage, not by any design, that to try some other type of fasting, sugar, maybe sugar and carbs, maybe sugar, carbs, and bread. Start with something like that before you start trying to water fast, because you could work yourself up. Maybe you don't need to fast. Another great way to allow your body to do what it's doing, I'm not giving medical advice, is don't eat anything, only raw food for 30 days. This is a great diet, good for you. I'm not giving medical advice or whatever. Eat cereal. Cereal is good. Sugar pops, sugar puffs, eat ding dongs, eat hoes. The government loves you. Okay. I'm going to turn this into an entertainment channel or something. Like some of these people. So, but anyways, try a raw food. Don't eat any processed at all. Nothing cooked, nothing prepared, nothing processed, only raw food. Your body will do a reset as part of your immune system reset as well. And it's theory. Yeah, sleep's really good first too, but we're not supposed to sleep for 8 hours. You know that, Ross, what I'm talking about. People, they planted by the moon. They did a whole different, people used to navigate by night, fish by all these, anyways, travel, all these, moving on. So, if you can bring yourself to a water fast, you have already fasted multiple times. You may have figured out ways to cleanse your colon. That is that, in my opinion, just opinion, because I don't want to give any medical advice. Again, we already got a medical strike on this channel. That's why I went down for a week. So let's not give any, is to cleanse your colon. That is most of your toxicity, because you have been eating whole proteins without the separation, of that's what the GMOs do. They don't allow that gut bacteria, just like carbonic acid. All theory does not allow the protein to separate. We have good bacteria, bad bacteria. We have good acids, bad acids. Okay. Those bacteria, that's what the GMO is doing. It's not allowing that protein that goes into your lower intestine. That's where you absorb all your nutrition. When it goes down as your lower intestine, it's a whole protein. You can't absorb it, and it becomes toxic in your butthole, stream, shoot, poop, long colon full of it, and becomes toxic. So I believe the best way to get is exit the exit first, to clear the way. Prepare ye the way. The colon is your major storage of toxicity, because you didn't eat the right foods, or sitting there, whole proteins not absorbed turn toxic. There's more ways, but I'm telling you, that is the theory. Almost every single disease can be linked to lack of nutrition in the lower intestine. Your body didn't absorb enough nutrition, therefore you have thyroid problems that could cause. But I'm telling you, I've studied nutrition. I'm not a nutritional doctor. I know what nutritional doctors know. I'm a first responder. Remember, veteran. I put your body, guts, hopefully not your colon, maybe, but back in your body. So I would start with the colon, because we get attacked by our thyroid and by this genetically modifying anything carbonic acid. Brothers, sisters, please look into what carbonic acid is. That's carbonation. It's not good for you. It's not good for you. We should really refrain. Use as a treat, like a candy bar or something, a soda. We used to get a treat once a year. We didn't buy fucking half racks of soda. Bring home half racks of, half racks. Damn, you got a wall of soda there. You got your own display. These people got so much of these bubbly Carbonic acid is not, it does not allow that whole protein to separate. Theory, medical theory. We're just guessing here. We think, I don't know, as we're throwing it out into the wild blue yonder here, but just for sake of conversation, look into this. This is part of what this genetically modifying attacks your gut bacteria. So that doesn't allow this process to happen. And again, that will now not allow it to be absorbed into your lower intestine. There we go, which does not allow, right? There you go. And that's why, thank you. Carbonic acid neutralizes it so it cannot absorb, separate the whole protein. Thank you, Brother Ross. It's quite simple. It's not rocket science, brother, sister. So that's why many, if nearly most diseases have a link somewhere within their chain, theory, polymer, Velveeta, one more polymer, gasoline chain, whatever chain you're in, that they can show that there was some link to lack of a absorption of proteins. That's why I'm a protein maniac. Well, kind of. I know I'm a veteran. I go and store massive as much protein as I can. So keep that in mind, ladies. No, just kidding. Oh, apologize. Oh, not that kind of protein. All right, moving on. Whatever. I'm filthy rags. I'm a single man. Sit out here by myself. So don't you worry about it. Nobody's. All right. Let me speak on to, again, the... Hold on. Oh, hey, hold on. Hard on it. 10 o'clock now. Okay, so after the cancellation of the penny, I don't need to see any other events. Personally, that's it. They've done some studies, like how much we have in our system, in our circulatory system. You can find some of that information out there. I don't know how peer-reviewed science, how much has been put into actual, because obviously I would think the oil corporation they're going to always cover up stuff like that, but I mean, everything we eat's in plastic, pretty much. I'm a plastic man. Housed in I'm a plastic man. You know me. I'm a young OG. I'm a plastic man. Be the light. Oh. So, but that's right. That's why I try to tell people, oh, you'll see me, Ross, 10 years ago, explaining to people, look, people lived through the Black Plague. There were plagues that have been on this earth that have taken out massive our populace. And there were people who did survive during those times. Well, how do they survive? They did not allow their immune system to be compromised. They had a high immune system. So when that plague came around, they may have got a little sick, but it didn't take them out. So keeping your immune system as high levels, theory, vitamin C is really another one that helps our body, from the sun. When we lack that in the winter is a lot of the reasons why people get sick in the winter. Lack of vitamin B from the sun. So it's not, again, a lot of this is pretty simple to keep your system in check. You need to not allow some things and then move. Yeah, that's why detoxing is so good. It allows other things. It's like a little bit of THC as an adjuvant makes CBD works much, 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 much better. Kind of like you take zinc to absorb vitamin C. Very simple, right? Anybody understand that? But that's how people survive these things. They don't let their immune systems keep compromised. So try to eat better when you can, and that's what I've been trying to do. So give me 1 second, guys. I gotta stand over here. I want to talk about that because I think it's time. I don't know. I can't make the decision for, right overnight, because that wouldn't be a smart decision. I need to think about what I'm doing, and it takes lots of planning. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I wonder where those kitties are. Like when I turned that fan on earlier. They don't like the fan. Noisy electronics. You like that, ladies? Is that better? More? I gotta go check on my kitty here. I don't know. I haven't seen my young one. There won't let the people in.
Nice.
We're gonna have to go get them chickens some more water here. Get them some fresh water. You guys got water? You guys okay? You guys got water. I fed them, but I didn't get them more water. All right. They got to cover Diddy's caves, right? Yeah, everybody just quit talking about Mr. P. Diddy here. Turn that hat around like this. So here I am sitting out here, you know, like I said, in the desert. I've got this ability here to use my instincts properly. And I know that my instincts tell me like a bird to get the fuck away from this bullshit. You don't sit around and hang around if you know, a hero ducks. I won't sit there and just take a bullet in the head, right? So I don't know, man, like a bird, you know, this degradation of this nation has already started. But when you take the penny away, you know, if anybody was ever looking for an event where, hey, that's it. So I'm starting to have some of those really hard instincts. I know we're already at war. You know, we were already at war, but people are too foolish to understand how wars in this country have ever started. So I don't need to wait again for an event. And, you know, something this morning, like it was fucking 15 below zero, man. 15 below zero. And we ain't had shit yet. This is just a cycle too. So, but this is not going to change, in my opinion, anytime soon. So, I went to court again, and again, they're not going to do anything. So I don't really want to even recognize it anymore. I want to live my life even thinking about it. And if they want to do something to me and issue a warrant because I don't show up to the next fucking court date, fuck you. Fuck off. You're not doing anything. I have affirmative defense anyway. So I'm just 9 months. That's 40 fucking weeks. That's 40 weeks. 40 weeks. No, I'm not going to accept that. So I know Father's time. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. But I'm making this move in Father. You know, I'm not going to go by their stupid bullshit. And if Father wants something to happen to me, you know, I've done give unto Caesar for 40 fucking weeks. I think that's time enough. Like I waited 10 fucking years to try to form a community out here. Didn't happen. So that's fine. I got Kevin here. I'm going to talk to Kevin about what I'm talking about. And I don't want to remove myself as far as off the property and never come back again. I'm not talking about ever just taking off. There you go. That's a good way to put it, Ross. There you go. Keep it in your fans. Keep it on the big bed party. Bath oil, baby. So negative 15 here this morning in the high desert where I'm at. And, you know, that's fine. I could build up a structure out here that I can make it out here, but I don't know, man. I don't know. If I knew something about my son, maybe it could make a move. But last time I went to court, I accused the courts. I accused them of killing my son. So if I'm making biggest statements, I just can't sit around and just act like this ain't happening, guys. It's just 40 weeks is too long of a time to stand there and just allow. I need to know where my son is at. If they killed him, I want fucking answers. If he's missing, fine, find him. What do I got to do? Fucking warrant out for my arrest so they'll look into this again or something. I'm not going to stand down to none of this bullshit no more. They won't let me fucking go and appear by phone now because I recorded them last time or whatever. But I got a court date coming up next month, but I'm thinking about just walking from this shit like my son did and saying, fuck it. Fuck it, man. He already did. So why hasn't he contacted me? Why is my son, if he said, fuck it, I'm running, fuck it, why wouldn't he at least give me one through the grapevine? Hey, Elijah said he's okay. He can't have a talk with you. He don't want to get himself in trouble. He knows when you get your shit, he'll fucking get himself. I've thought about this. No. That hasn't happened. And and I know I have limited, but no bullshit. He would figure out a fucking way to make sure if he's just going to take off and fucking risk a fucking trial, skip fucking trial. No, they said he was gone in September and he was on the phone in the courtroom in October. Something is not right. And I can't just keep sitting here fucking waiting. That's my son. I don't love him more than Christ. But you don't just let this shit die. Nobody gives a fuck about my son. His mom, his uncles, his grandmas, his aunts, his uncles, his nieces. Nobody gives a fuck about him. Nobody cares about my son. He has nobody. Nobody has his back. So I have to stand up now. This is what I'm going to do. So I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'm just going to make sure I don't overreact. Not in physical, that father's will is being done and not my own. And he tells me to, it's fine. I don't act like I don't take their bullshit anyway. So fuck them. What do they want to come get me out of another country if I leave another state? Fuck this. I want to know where my son's at. You don't feel guilty for none of that, Ross. I mean, appreciate, you know what I'm saying? There's, Kerry got, I don't fucking care. He told me to go to Mexico. He told me to get the fuck out of here. He already told me to sell all that silver that fucking got taken in gold, remember? And get out, leave. Don't stay here for him. Go live my life. So it's time. That's what I'm saying. If he's fucking dead, I'm out of here. If he's here, I'll fucking stay here. And I'm going to go be with him until the courts fucking come take us both if he wants to be with me. But I'm going to fucking figure out if my son is dead or alive. I'm not going to just stand here every fucking day and act like this is not happening. I can't keep putting on this big fucking facade. My heart as a father, or not a father, as his dad, he knows who his father is. And I know this is all God's will, but I will not. Part of it is me. I have to do my part, not by own self, but legs on faith. So, but I haven't talked about him, David. I've just been standing down, trying to have faith like Daniel. All right, let Father will be done. Be patient, Tracy. It is what it is. You've really put this out there. You have all the evidence. Father brought you into this. He'll bring you out of it. But 40 weeks is enough. If he's dead, I want to know. I told the courts in court last time, did you kill my son? I want to know. They won't respond. So I'm going to find out. So I'm not going to be breaking news. Don't worry about that. I'm not going to do nothing fucking stupid, but I can't sit here any more days and not know where he's at. So I'm going to locate him and start the process. So I have to think about what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. And I have a whole fucking life that I have to live. It'd just be easier to get a fucking gun and blow my head off. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to endure to the end. I'm going to stick this shit out as hard as he fucking makes it. I'm going to figure. So it doesn't matter what comes in front of me. It's not going to be something that's I'm going to, fear. Oh, I got somebody. All right. I'm waiting for. Okay. So here's again a little bit of my bit of the dilemma that I'm trying to kind of just get past right now. I'm really close to having the money to paying off the land. That white Tacoma doesn't have an e-locker. It's not the right truck. I could trade it. I don't think I'm going to trade it. I think I'm going to hold on to it. There's parts on it I want. If I keep it, per se. I still have the 4Runner. I need reliability. Right now in my life, if I don't want anything, I don't give a fuck. I told you I want to go get that gun and fucking blow my head off is what I want to do. But I'm not going to succumb to the bullshit of my brain being fucking weak. It's not a threat. I'm not going to do it. I already would have done it fucking decades ago. Fucking COVID made me so bad. Just watching people fucking standing there with a folded fucking mask on their face like Christ had left the return of his redemption as he would return to Shiloh, and nobody ever talked about it ever. So I would have done it way back then. I'm not going to do no bullshit now. I just don't. Maybe that'd be one way I know if my son's alive, get to be with him. So I only want to be with him after I die anyway, so I'm not going to sit there and risk this for that. So it's not worth it. We have to endure through to the end to be saved. So if I'm going to be with Shiloh, I cannot take my life. I don't believe people who take their life have a chance to be with Shiloh. He said you have to endure the end if you want to be saved. And the ones that are saved are his bride. So you can't do it. Scripture tells me I can't, no matter what. See? Because I have faith like Daniel saved, what that word means. I'm glad I know what the word saved, salvation means. Sozo, I'm glad I have by defined this. Otherwise, I don't think I can endure right now. I'm just trying to keep my pieces all in place and not come apart, and my heart is at pieces, but I have to keep this like as his dad. I have to keep for him. I got to do this for me. If I get my ass thrown in fucking prison, how am I going to where and find him? Nobody will just become forgotten. Elijah, my son, has been forgotten. There is no man or woman that cares about him. Not that walks this rock. Maybe his wife, but she's missing too. So one being gone is one thing, but my daughter being gone too, and I can't keep holding this in. So, no, I know that. Got all the answers for, most of the biblical things, but there's things I need to do to put this legs to make these things a little push. I'm not going to stand down any more days. I want to know if my son is dead or alive. I don't think that's too much to fucking ask. And if people don't like that, I want to know if my son's alive or not. I don't think it's what it says. Oh, you love the son more than me. You're not worthy of me in this backbone of this ministry of 10:34 through 39 in Matthew. I don't love him more than me. But somebody needs to speak up for this fucking man. He's not a bad man. He didn't get no fucking trouble. He kept his fucking nose clean for fucking years. And they fucked with him because of me, and I can prove all of this. It's not like it's not provable. So 40 weeks, that's a long fucking time without giving me, I don't have an attorney. That is a violation of my 6th Amendment. So I don't recognize it. Fuck this court. Fuck this stupid bullshit. They can kiss my fucking ass. They want to come fucking do something, they're going to do it, or I don't fucking care. They already tried. So now I need to move on with my life. I'm not going to be held by this fucking show up once a week. That's fucking probation. I have not been convicted of a fucking crime. I have a clear fucking record. I have no criminal record. Fuck you. Yeah, whatever, David. Maybe I should fucking listen to that still voice fucking or that other chattery voice inside my head. Thank you, though. I know that. Tell myself that all the time. But how the fuck? Yeah, okay, so... Okay, just wake up every day, not know where your fucking son is, have no friends, nobody fucking cares, nobody's even gave one fucking dime to help me. I have a fucking facing 4 fucking felonies. I might go to prison over this shit. I could get thrown in prison for protecting my fucking son. Isn't that beautiful? I'm facing fucking prison time for standing up for the right of my son. His rights, the right of the county, the right of the people, the right of the Constitution. I am fucking going to be thrown in a rape cage because of that. Real nice. Thank you, Father, for all things, and I thank him for that. And I would. I don't give a fuck if I get thrown in prison. I don't give a fuck. So I'm not bothered by anything that's going to happen to me. I just want to know if my son's alive now. There's nothing that I desire. This is something I think as a dad, you want to know if your son, we're at fucking war. It's going to get more expensive. I don't even know how he's making it now. With this lady with them? Do they have the cat? How are they making it? Where the fuck are they at? Are they together? Did they kill him? Where the fuck are these two people? How come nobody's I talked to his mom. She don't fucking want to talk to me, and she fucking don't even look at my thing. One time in 8 months I talked to her. I just showed up to Elijah's fucking trial. He's not there. What the fuck, lady? What's going on? This is our son. Well, the cops came by looking for him, and I let him talk because I didn't know where he was at. Well, what's going on with Adriana? Where's her? I don't know. I don't talk to her or sure where she's at. She hadn't talked to me either. Well, what the fuck is going on? I went to his trial. He was supposed to be there. The fuck? You know him? I mean, he was over there. I've got no calls because I'm not trying to break this no contact order. Where the fuck is our son? Well, I let him talk to his brother, and they play online games. And he said he was playing a game and he disappeared. He went black while playing a game and never came back online again. Okay, well, so they came looking for him. Okay, all right, you know. But he's admit. I wanted to ask you about this before, but what are the Grace and Truth Ministries view, practices, and ministry speaking of family? Just go over there at Grace and Truth Ministries. Just go over there. No cursing over there. None of this stuff's going on there. So, yeah, they have to have money to survive in prison or jail. What? That's not what I meant. That I meant if they weren't in jail. Of course, nobody will put money on their books. That's like me. When I went to fucking jail, nobody put no money on my books. $3 is what I had on my fucking books. About 8 coffees or something. Little packet. Speaking of, I need some more coffee. So nobody's going to come to my rescue. I know that. And I'm not expecting anybody. I know this is all Father's will. It's just getting hard every day to fucking wake up, not know where my son's at. Things are getting more expensive. Fucking, he's got a warrant supposedly out for his fucking, what the fuck? He went missing in September. He was on the fucking room, in the courtroom. He's gone. He was playing a game. You know, I not like, what? So I can't just accept this and shut up about it. So I'm going to figure out how to make this happen and pursue this in some way, shape, or form. But I still have to take care of this bullshit fucking life that and it's not like they say, I mean, the flesh, not the life. I'm blessed to have this ministry. No, this is Faith and Truth Ministries. Jim Brown is not no cursing. And you can find me for thousands of hours, not one curse word before they swatted my house, because I'm a veteran. I'm a man of God, and I stand up for the God-given right of the people and this Constitution, and that's just part of what Father gives everybody a different measure. So I had no curse words until they swatted my house. Now it's been 9 months, and I have no counsel at all. Luke 12:11, no, they'll throw you in front of their magistrates and their synagogues and their men and their black robes, and you will be without counsel. Worry not what your answer shall be or what you shall say, I will tell you. So I know Father is my Shiloh is what leads me, but apologize for things that, Father gives us all a different measure, but you can go over there and glean way more gospel than you can here too. So I want some celestial teaching and maybe a little drama, General Hospital or some up over here, but it ain't no movie thing to me. I mean, this is real life. It's really happening to me. Nobody really cares about my son. Sad that he never got an attorney that would help him. Instead, his attorney just tried to prepare for a conviction, and I can prove that too. The state, or the investigator, John Mogul, said, I'm the attorney, the investigator for your son's attorney, and they forced us to go to trial. They forced us to take it to trial. Does not mean he's getting adequate counsel, so I don't blame his ass for fucking running. So if you want to run over there, you won't find any cursing. So it's Grace and Truth here on YouTube, Grace and Truth Ministries. This is High Desert. This is Faith and Truth. That's Grace and Truth. So, Okay, either way, I'm going to make a decision here on, I've got to make a decision here in the next day or two on what I'm going to do about wheels, because I want to have mobility and I need reliability is what I need, brothers and sisters. I need reliability. Oh, I got another message. Let's see. Okay, so I better get off here because I've got some things coming in. I'm trying to figure out what to do to get this truck. I want to get another vehicle where I have a 100%. I need the ability to, I don't care what the fuck's going on, to get in a vehicle and drive off the road and not go back on the road and be able to travel anywhere I want to, within means. I don't have that. I have a vehicle that will do it, but the reliabilities, I'm having a little bit of an issue with it. And so I need that. And the land's not going anywhere. I already asked for my payoff on the land. And it's like I'm going to have to pay it in a few days, but I need to spend this money on this truck. So it's going to short me the money that I need to pay the land. So I'm going to have to get out and sell some things, but I think it's the right thing to do. I've found another, Toyota that's got low miles on it, and it is, a few more $1,000, but it has a lot less miles, and it's reliable, and it has the e-locker, which is going to allow that to go in a lot more locations than the truck that I have purchased. So I'm not trying to be frivolous. Again, we're talking about a truck that's nearly 25 years old. I'm not buying the newer model. Although I thought about it, spending a little bit more. There's a lot of those out on the road. So actually, there's more of those, but I just don't have that extra money. I can't spend $15,000 and have enough money to pay the land off with the $17,500 that the owner, that saves this ministry. He would just gifted the ministry $3,000 he took off. So my timing is just a little off. It's so snowy out here and stuff. And I had somebody who was interested in the double cab, but he wanted to trade it for a side-by-side, which was kind of an up trade, but I don't know if I want to deal with it right now. What's going on there, Kevin? It's fucking negative 15 here today. So, a little chilly. It's supposed to warm up here in the next couple of days, though. I think we had one cold overnight here this last night, and then we're going to start warming back up. But been checking on the little ones over there next door. You have a truck? Yeah, I have that. I have the double cab, and I could have traded it for a side-by-side, but I had a little issue. But it did make it finally. It still shows not showed up. You believe that, Kevin? It didn't. It still shows it's not in the box. I don't know why that is, but there was quite the delay. It took a delay. So I didn't end up trading that. And that could be good because I could ask the guy if he wants to maybe just outright cash purchase it. But yeah, if you want to leave a Cash App donation, you can do that through at Predestined4light. So no, it's not a straight axle, but it has the e-locker in it. And it's the same model that I have because I've already bought a bumper and there's parts on this one. So I'm just in a conundrum, I got the payoff. I'm so freaking close. Every time I get that close, something comes up. So I do think, I'm trying to find a ride. So I'm going to have to get off here to try to find a ride over, and it's 4 or 5 hours away to look at this truck. So, yeah, I just don't have the money to do both. There's no way. I've done it. I've done the math with the, unless somebody can kick in some money for the ministry, want to make a donation to this ministry, because I'm just going to donate the land to the ministry. I have to do it on my own. There's just, like I said, it's the way I did have, again, a donation. I made somebody who paid the taxes on the ministry this year. I do appreciate that. I don't want to go on that people haven't made, no, it's It's the $ predestined, the number 4. It's in the description, Blades. It is in the description. So you're only going to be donating to the ministry. It's just not, I don't want, I'm going to figure out the vehicle thing on my own end, but I'm going to probably be, short the money because I need to use it for that. So I'm going to try to make up the difference with the sale of these other vehicles, but I still don't know where I'm going to be at. And I'm so because I had the payoff. Again, I've been here before and I kind of got myself in this little bit of predicament last time where I should just pay this land off. But this truck, it's the $ predestined, the number 4 light at Cash App. And there's a PayPal link there too. So I appreciate it. Bleed is just, like I said, I'm going to take, this truck has 182,000 miles on it. I did find another one that has 136 that's at a dealership, but I don't think they're going to come down. That price is considerably more. So that's very low miles for a 2003. And I did a stream the other night. I streamed for 6 hours or something like that, 6-7 hours. Actually, it did 8 hours, and see if anybody wanted to make a donation to the ministry and for the payoff. But I didn't get any, and that's okay because we had a great church. We had a good stream. It was an excellent stream. But closed mouths don't get fed. So I put it out there, and like I said, I told anybody if you ever thought about making a donation to something or a ministry, I'm going to put this in the name of the ministry. I don't want to own the land. So I need to, I have 2 vehicles that I'll be listing. See, I'm going to get a hold of that guy and see if he wants to, since I listed the double cab for 10.9 is what I listed it for. And that's the best price one on the internet right now. Whoever just sent that cash out, guys, much Agape and Phileo. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to get this taken care of no matter what. I can't see that. Why can't I see it? Much Agape. But I got to find somebody to bring me over there too. And it's supposed to be super snowy tomorrow. And then I'm going to have to, I don't know if you guys can hear. I do appreciate that. I just got a thing. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to put it towards the ministry. Okay. I'm going to put it towards the ministry. I don't have a lot of needs. Now those 6 cylinders get pretty good gas mileage. The 3.4 liter motors aren't too bad. I need reliability. Fuel efficiency is nice, but I really need reliability. I need something that I know I know how to do preventive maintenance, but I'm not rich or anything like that. So I don't have any means other than what I own, I need a lawyer. It's been 40 weeks and the state of Oregon swatted my house and they've given me no legal counsel. I'm even trying to buy myself an attorney, guys. I'm facing 4 felonies. And I'm taking and giving everything I own to the ministry. So that's how my intentions are. I need an attorney, probably more. I'm facing prison time, and you're paying off land with money you could go get an attorney with. So you know. You want to judge me righteously. You want to give me money, I'm not going to go get an attorney with it. I'm going to pay the land off to give it to the ministry. You could take that same money, Tracy. That'd be enough to get you an attorney. Yeah, I know. I'd rather give it to the ministry and put all my faith in God. Let him fight my battles for me. Luke 12:11. Oh, ye be without counsel. And they'll throw you in front of your magistrates and their men in their synagogues and their men in black robes, right? All this hierarchies, like they've got me in this principalities, powers. And you be without counsel. Do not worry about what you will answer. I will tell you. I will tell you what to say. I know he will be my counsel, but I can't, So that's, I feels that the right thing to do. I won't put any money towards an attorney. I don't want to pay for an attorney. I don't want to give them any money. I don't want to give some bar. I'd rather sit in prison than to give an attorney money. I'd rather pay off the ministry and sit there in prison and the ministry's paid off. Oh, well. Just so you know, you want to judge me by my fruit? Well, that's where the money's going. Oh, Tracy, I think you should get an attorney, man. You could keep yourself from going to prison. And then why would you do that? Then the land is, you'd rather pay the land off than go to prison? No, I'd rather give it to Father, and he'll do whatever he wants in my life. It's kind of faith I have, brothers, sisters. So that's what your donation's going for. It's not going to me. It's going to the ministry. I'd go sit in prison for the rest of my life. 4 felony counts and a misdemeanor, hindering prosecution, interfering with the peace officer, and conspiracy, some kind of conspiracy charge or something. But leave the birds alone. Yeah, no, there's no attorney for this case. There's no attorney that would take it. Guys, I contacted the second largest attorney in Douglas County, and they said they don't have the bandwidth to take this case. It's too large. It's a monster case. It is a massive, it'll probably be one of the largest cases come out of the state of Oregon in the last 10 years. It's quite the case if you look into it. So it's not anything any of the attorney's going to take. They tried to bring an attorney in from some outside, because there's only 2 in this county. They tried to bring an attorney in from Klamath County, and he wouldn't take. He stepped in, and he knew he couldn't. Once I talked, he didn't provide me any counsel. He immediately said, "I don't want to be the attorney. I want to quit." I quit. He quit as my counsel after 6 months or something. Now it's 9 months, and I don't have an attorney. So don't worry about paying for an attorney. I don't care what happens to me. I don't care if I go to jail, if I die. Nothing's going to happen here that Father doesn't want. So I just want to give you an idea where I'm at, guys, because I really don't want to be here in America anymore. I'm probably going to leave for a little bit and take a vacation. It's not permanent. I am not getting rid of this thing. I need 2 or 3 more, 4 or 5 more people here. I wish Father would provide, but I don't care. I have Kevin. He's smart. He's a farmer. He knows what he's doing. He can hold this down if he wanted to. He can go with me. I told you I want to run everything through him. We already talked about that anyways. I want somebody showing up here that's going to upset the apple carts. It's going to have to work for everybody here. He's going to growl at you because he doesn't want you. He's doing the job. So, but I'm not going to stay here. I can promise you that. Not for a period of time. I'm going to go enjoy some sunshine. It's fucking 15 below zero here today. And I've been staying here to deal with this bullshit with my son. And I'm not saying that I have, responsibilities here. I have the ministry. I'm not getting rid of the ministry. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not running. I'm putting another plan in effect that I've already been doing this. None of this is something that I haven't already trying to prepare for a decade or more. So this is not like why are you going in this I've already been making this plan. My son told me to already do this. Elijah, my son, said, "Dad, take the precious metals, go buy that reliable vehicle you want. You've got enough money with your gold and silver." Why do you have gold? Go buy it, Dad. You've got all the money right there, and go on the road. You can see your followers. You can go get all your books. You can do all the stuff you want to do. Please, Dad, don't stay here. I can take care of this, And I didn't. I chose to stick it out for my son and this county and this country, and so I'm here. And that's why I'm still here. Otherwise, I probably would already been down there and back here more than once. I'm not running from anything. Now I would have a warrant, but I'm not running. Fuck them and their warrant. I don't care about no stupid fucking warrant. They're not going to do shit anyway, so what am I concerned about? They ain't done shit 9 months after swatting my house with 30 guys. They gave the best of what they had, and they couldn't kill me, so what am I worried about? I'm not worried about anything. I have no fear of man. I only fear that I'm not doing God's will. That's it. That's all I have. An only fear that I fear is that I'm not doing thy kingdom come, thy will be done. I'm doing my own pornea. And then I'm acting out of haste, and I'm not acting in his will. So I know this is not something I know this is the right thing to do. Again, I've already kind of talked before a little bit to Kevin about this, that I have the idea to get better food. I've talked about this on this channel. So I don't recognize it anymore. I'm not going to recognize I'm going to do what Father says. Be not partakers in their unfruitful works of darkness, rebuke them. So I may seek asylum in another country. I may. I may seek asylum in another country because I think if another country looked at what they did and looked at all the evidence, they wouldn't allow me to come back here. They would see what this country has done to me. They would see what the state of Oregon did to me, my son, and they would probably help me locate my daughter and my son. Nobody's doing shit in this country. Nobody gives a fuck. All they want to do is throw me in a rape cage and fucking throw my son in a rape cage. So they don't care. They don't fucking care. They never looked into Elijah's evidence one single time, not even a fucking second. Instead, they prepared 30 men with guns to come fucking kill me. The evidence will show that. I don't have to run from that. That's what the evidence shows. They hired the state of Oregon to come out here and fucking kill me and shut me up and thought they can get me out of here with a fucking gun, get out there and start screaming and yelling and shoot them. And they got the complete opposite. I never called for guns. I could have shot 2 state troopers, could have shot John Moe, could have shot 2 men, and I would not permanently be scarred. My lungs are fucked now. I have coughing fits because of 4 or 5 tear gas canisters. I've had a concussion 45 seconds after them getting here. There's no proper fucking, you got to look at the fucking search warrant and they'll throw this thing out after 45 seconds. They look at just the fucking 16-minute video on this channel. It'll be thrown out at 45 seconds. That's not how you operate. And that's not how a search warrant is fucking, you do not. Do you know anything about the use of force regulation? See, I'm a pig. I'm a prior law enforcement. I was a special weapons and tactics certified cleat through Metro, LAPD, trained in Hawaii, underground cert, entry, first man in the door, shield man. I've done all this. Highway Patrol Academy, Oklahoma City, traffic crash reconstruct. I've done all the shoes, been a military police, in the Army. This is what I have done. I've done this. I've been, the shoe is the boot. I've done it. I know the system. I'm a threat to the system. They don't like it. They try to get rid of unalive men like me who stand up for your rights. I think it's kind of funny people all do these fucking GoFundMes and Cash Apps, and think of how much fake fucking millions of dollars can be poured out last Sunday to fake ministries. Fake ministries. Ain't no real ministries. Ain't no gospel going on. I apologize for the cursing. Bunch of fake transgender Jesus bullshit. And I give you the real meat, and I tell you, you don't want the cursing, go see Brother Jim Brown. And I'm not saying Jim Brown can bring in hundreds of thousands. I can't even bring in the 17,000 to fund the fucking thing. And I'm not saying it just is what it is. Fine, it's hilarious. I only use God as my, put it on no man. God has caught all this. If he wanted, bam, that Cash App light up. Somebody already told you this before. Man, I feel bad for that guy, honey. Let's get rid of that other car. Let's get this guy an attorney. He's a veteran. I mean, nobody's going to go fund Tracy veteran, okay? Nobody gives a fuck about me, or not you guys. I'm saying outside of this, other than this ministry, I don't have anybody either. I don't have anybody. No family. I don't have family. I don't fucking know family. Family is who's going to be with after I die. I don't have friends like that. So neither my son, really. That's what's so crazy. I don't know what. So nobody's going to come to my rescue. Only God will save me. Only Christ will save me. Christ will put this in front of me through me, and I'll just not shoot 2 fucking state troopers. I didn't kill Tony Karsten. If I'd have killed Tony Karsten, I wouldn't be here today. You know that? I wouldn't be in this position if I'd have killed a fucking rapist. And I said I wasn't going to shoot him. I was going to look in his eyes and look in his face and take his life because he's a fucking lying fucking rapist, putting this community in jeopardy and allowed to run around by the parole system out here. Lily Frank, that woman needs put in prison for the rest of her life. Allow that man to fucking, allow that juvenile 17-year-old Elijah, the other Elijah, to be charged with the crime, and he never gets charged. He fucking runs free for a whole year, and they put my son in fucking, I'm not saying this, guys. This is in no way, I'm just saying this is how judges get shot up in fucking courtrooms, and fucking people get sprayed by fucking, all kinds of fucking, I got plenty of ammunition for mission kind of fucking attitude, because they do shit like this to people, and you can only push somebody so fucking far before. I should have shot those 2 state troopers, huh? I would not permanently have suffered a stroke. I'd have windows in my fucking house. My animals would have not. I would have permanent respiratory if I'd have shot those 2 state fucking troopers who were on my property. Fourth Amendment illegally came and drove on to my property. I didn't kill him, did I? John Mogul, you could witness. I could have easily go on this community page. Look at what this fucking community page says. Oh, well, the cops don't do shit, so just dig your own fucking hole out here. That man would have went on any other property out here, he'd be in a fucking hole. And I had every legal right under my Fourth Amendment to shoot that man dead in his fucking tracks. You kept coming to me out like a fucking bull. He didn't stop. I didn't know what he had in his fucking hands. I had no intentions of fucking taking that man's life. So nobody's going to ever say I'm some fucking man that violent. But this is how you take a fucking veteran like me and I end up fucking taking out a fucking president or something like that, huh? No, I'm going to get the fuck out of this country. I fucking hate this country. I don't want anything to do with fucking Donald McQueen fuckface. I'll let God fight all my battles and not his same fucking little deity, no-hide God. So I got to go, brothers, sisters, and for a vacation, and I'll come back all charged up because that's what I already said, 3, 4, 5 fucking years ago. You should see it on this platform. I've been trying to get out of here for a long time. So I know Father's done this, and it's not on anybody, and I apologize again for all this extra cursing to this time. I'll get away from this, and I feel like I won't think about this anymore. You know, I hate what this country has become, not the people that are standing up for the right of the people, but I don't hate the sinner. I hate the sin. This country is fucking horrible. We're an absolute apostasy. I don't like being a part of this. I hate what we do to other countries. 50 fucking years, they use veterans like us, myself, others, to go kill fucking women and children and shut up about it. So you can stand on a fucking X and wear a burqa. Fuck off, America. They are drafting our women now. I don't want to be a part of that anymore. That is, too, probably my final fucking straw. If you're going to allow and not speak up, you fucking piece of shit fucking Americans, the fact that they can take and put our women into the meat grinder, I don't want to stand up for your right. I don't stand up for that. I will not stand up for a man that will not speak the fuck up about women being sent into a fucking meat grinder. You don't put a woman in a foxhole, a man will not think about anything but her foxhole. I guarantee you that. So fuck you. And I'm a man, when the bullets are fucking flying over your fucking head and a man has your 60, you think you give a fuck about the shape of his eyes or the color of his skin? No, you don't. You do not give a fuck about the shape, but you put a woman in a foxhole, you don't think about war anymore. You don't send your women to war. Fuck you, America. They repealed posse combatants. I want to get the fuck out of here, guys. They are going to use the military against you. You know that can happen now? The military. If they do what the fuck I said, start bringing home those 1,000 military bases, we're going to be nowhere safe in this fucking country to escape our own fucking military. Who could be used? Those guns used to be pointed. Posse comitatus says they cannot be pointed at us. They cannot be used in a law enforcement. With Cassie, well, guess the fuck what now? Now that piece of shit's a fucking drone operator. Little fucking video game to him. So I don't want to hear it. Executive Order 11004 allows them to relocate whole communities like they did during World War II with the Waltons, Sam Walton, the Walmart gang, and in turn, American citizens. I don't think I want to be a part of that bullshit. Work camps. Relocate. They already did it. And turn American citizens during World War II. American-born fucking citizens, you dumb fucks. That's your history. Grow up. You think I don't stay here and if it's going to happen again? I told everybody last time during that stupid fucking 1.0 emergency. They're going to build a fucking wall. They're going to build a wall. They're going to keep people out. They're not going to let you the fuck out of here. You got to completely. And now they've got 101st Airborne at the fucking military at the fucking border. So you better wake the fuck up. When they get rid of the penny, there's no more making change. You're going to go digital. You're going to credit score all this shit. And that ain't going to survive outside. It's going to be everywhere. So don't think like it ain't just going to be just that you are fornicates with this nation, with this B system. Those bowls, those cups of wrath will be poured out. Remember? You cheated on. Remember? Alas, the great Babylon is no more. It's all going to come to pass. So I'm not trying to change anything. I'm trying to get the fuck out of the way. Wise as a serpent and gentle as a dove. Who's with me? You're all just going to stay here and take it deep. You know that? You are. You're going to get in your little fucking 15-minute smart city. Paradise, California, 2 tickets. Hotel, California. You can check in, but you can never leave. I'll be the crazy motherfucker. Oh, they'll do it with some space fucking aliens. Oh my God, there's aliens. Oh God, get into your city. They're going to kill us all. Oh, there's good ones. There's bad ones. They gave us technology. Fuck you. You pulled that dumb shit during World War II. Fuck off. Fuck off. Bullshit. 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 I'm not fucking playing your dumb horse shit. Grow the fuck up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Blades. Thank you. Thank you, Blades, for fucking being real. Speaking up about this shit, guys. I'm not okay with using the military against the fucking people. What the fuck, guys? We don't have no militias formed. We have not peacefully redressed grievances. First fucking ballots, then fucking bullets. There's a reason why the First Amendment comes first, Second Amendment comes second. Probably the best thing to do for me to get the fuck out of this country for a little. I'm a threat to this fucking constitutional, corporation. They know who the fuck I am. I've been fucking with this government since I was in the military. Oh yeah, I made a fucking stink when I was in the military too. God damn right I do. Every time. You put your fucking pant legs on me. No, you. Just like me. One leg at a time. So you ain't above me, motherfucker. Ain't nobody. I stand up for what's righteous. Might not be easy. Weak times. Easy times bring weak men. Hard times bring strong fucking men and women too. And the reason why I hate this fucking country so much is because you weak ass fucking men allow this Second Amendment right to be taken from my sisters. And I can, whether I'm not saying that, I'm a fucking veteran. There's different military standards in the Army. Women are not have the same physical build as a man. I can overtake. That's why you don't put a woman in a foxhole. I'll put it in every hole I want. I can do that physically if I so choose. Get the fuck off me, you motherfucker. I would hate to ever see a woman have to do that. Take your fucking life because you want to ram her. It's the equalizer, baby. Fuck these men, women. I got your back. I won't let you know. I can think maybe I might be better from afar, but I would never. I know Donald Trump's going to be the one to take your Second Amendment. Red flag gun laws. Take them first. Extreme risk. Ask question. Oh, I'm a veteran. He's shining up his collection in my fucking snowflake, liberal, fuck, right, fuck. I don't care who they are. Two wings to the same dragon. Call the neighbor. Call fucking who would call 911. He's got, next thing they take my shit. I don't get them back. They fucking take my guns. Hurricane Katrina, bitch. Remember they went up on the top of the hills. There were no water up there in those fucking layers. They were very wealthy. Went in there and took their fucking guns behind locked gates. Never got them back. Fuck you. Executive Order 11004. Oh my God, there's aliens. Get in your 15-minute smart city. Stop. Get away from him. He's going to growl at you. He knows you're not supposed to be doing anything. Leave the birds alone. He's trying to watch the birds. You're not doing anything. I know you're not doing anything. So please hear me out. You don't have to understand anything I'm saying. I don't give a fuck at all what you think about what I'm saying. I know what I see. I know what I fucking see, and you can see what you see, and you don't have to agree with anything. But if you fucking sit there and stand the fuck around now, after the negation of the penny, there is no more America. So fuck this country. I'm going to game the fuck out of this country. Watch. I will. I'm keeping my fucking base here. Not mine, the ministry. Remember, I could buy a fucking attorney right now. I'm going to turn around and donate all that money to the ministry. Like I said, I might have Kinetic showing up. Kevin's coming back. There are going to be people here. This ain't going nowhere. This place ain't going nowhere. That's why I'm going to give it to the fucking ministry too. They can't take it, tax it. They can't come after, it can't be taken. There's going to be a big, huge taxation coming, great taking, and it will not be able to be touched. The ministry will be protected. So there is purpose behind turning this over to the ministry as well. So, and I don't need it. Like I said, I can provide through the ministry. Being the pastor, I can provide through the ministry. So here's the deal. Kinetic, listen, are you on board with me, dude? I'm about ready to leave America. You want to go on the road for a little bit? I don't know where I'm going. North, south, I don't fucking care. I'm going to leave for a little bit and take a vacation. I've got to get this vehicle. I wish you were fucking here, man. God damn it, you're slow. Me too. God's timing is so slow. Don't say that. He's perfect timing. No, I'm slow too. I can never get shit done on my own timing. It seems like he's the only one who pushes me to make anything happen, right? I got to do it on his time. This happens, that happens, this happens. You got to rob Peter to pay Paul. You know what I'm saying? Dang. So, but I gotta take a break. 40 fucking weeks of sitting there after swatting my house. Maybe that's what will get their attention. Don't show up anymore to their bullshit. So I'm gonna go take a vacation and get out of here for a minute because I don't think it's gonna be. There we go. Thank you, Brother Ross. I plan for nothing. God's timing is impeccable. He's the one who keeps me in the bumper car, between the ditches. So, God, my fucking eyes hurt so bad today, guys. I don't know if you guys can see. Somebody told me that I have a whole nother retina now forming in this eye. A whole nother retina forming in this eye. There's a whole nother, I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a whole nother fucking black hole in my eye now. They fucked my eye up so bad, guys. I have two retinas now, I guess, apparently. Sometimes it just feels like it has a big scratch in it. So, isn't that crazy? I didn't know. Somebody's like, dude, you have a whole nother black hole now underneath your retina. You got one underneath. Oh, okay. So you blinking sideways. Cats, not big cats, don't have slits. Only kitties, domesticated cats. Isn't that strange? What other animal has a slit? Oh, I don't get annoyed by things like that. Honestly, don't. I remember I'm not a nails on a chalkboard kind of guy. There's nothing that annoys me like that. Little things like that don't bother me at all. What are you talking about? There are no fucking chickens in here. I'm making Jiffy Pop, motherfucker. That's Jiffy Pop, man. Somebody said that in the stream yesterday. Are you making Jiffy Pop? All right, let me warm up and make some more coffee here. Cats and snakes. That's right, Badesley. Thank you. You look at you're like, oh, that does sound like Jiffy Pop, huh? You can pictures all. Got you. Heck yeah, baby. Hey, you got to use what you got. Go with what you know, right? Oh, thank you, Father, for a little bit of humility in this crazy white body skin meat suit. You got me trampling around in here. Oh, stomping in my Air Force One. Oh, my Air Force One. Swap meet Louie. Oh, I better get off here and get something done. Okay. Nice. So, I don't know how I'm going to pull this off because I have to find a ride. Yeah, I wish I could focus a little more on comedy, but I don't have enough time. I'm not all business all the time, guys. I like a little laugh. Humor is an awesome thing, Laughter is good. Mongoose. Nice. Mongoose. That's kind of like a snake and a cat, isn't it? Kind of like a hybrid almost, if you think about it. Yeah, I'm not all business. I like I say, I like to enjoy a laugh too. So, but there's a time and a place for everything, right? Work hard, play hard. That's what my dad taught me. Get all your shit done. Get all your homework done, get all your chores done, and get the fuck out of here and go play. Go stop breaking so many damn bones with you. Every time you come out of a cast, you're in another damn cast. You're taking it too literally, man. But that's how I was taught, to work hard and play hard. You're not going to be concerned if all your work's done. It's all done. It's done. You can go bust your fucking balls having a good time. Just balls to the wall, So that's where I'm at right now. I did it fucking 9 months, man. I busted my ass. Time to go play a little bit. I'm not going to be concerned about any of these logistical things. If they want to do something, I want them to take me to federal court or something. So I'm not concerned about any of their bullshit. For now, I'm going to multi-plan like I always do. B plan, C plan, D plan. I don't have one single plan, so I'm just not that guy. So I'm going to continue to grow this ministry out. I do need bodies here. Eventually, if I leave, I'm going to want to try to take whoever wants to go with me. If you want to go with me, I might have a warrant, so you might, I don't know. That's not going to happen for, probably months. They probably take them. But I just want to get away for a little bit. I'm tired of the United States. It's treating me horribly. They literally scarred me, brothers, sisters, for life. And it's nothing's going to happen to that. Nobody's going to ever pay for what they did to me. No, they're not. Not until they leave this flesh will Father pour out a just measure. I don't have, and I don't doubt Father, but it's just not going to go down like that. So that's why I don't condemn them, and I have no ill intentions towards seeking any vengeance towards any of these men. They're just fucking useful idiots. Do you think any of them asked, hey, why are we swatting this guy's house? This guy's a dad. So he's protecting his son, saying that he did these hours? Maybe we should call Lake County before we go fuck him up. Maybe we should call and see. We should get a hold of Lily Frank to see if he did these 108. Maybe we should. I mean, we're on his life. He's talking about, we've admitted, we know that this is a possibility. Maybe we should call before we go fucking throw a hand grenade in his face, concuss his face, give him a concussion. He suffers. No, they didn't do anything. They didn't do anything. And they still haven't done anything, guys. Nothing to look into that. How many times did I say 180 hours? How many ways did I prove that he did it? Nothing's been done. I would almost swear to you right now, I don't care about swearing, that I did get shot. I'm really starting to think that I did get shot that day, guys. That's why I can't make any sense of why Elijah's gone, and it does none of this. I think I was shot in the head. I think they shot me that day, and this is part of how I've been dead before. I know I have been dead. I told you I'm not afraid to die. So you guys might be here, hey, maybe you're alive, but I'm not sure if I am, because how the fuck would I be here 9 months later? 9 fucking months later, and nothing has happened. That's not even legal. No outside agency has stepped in, and nothing has happened. And I think I got shot in the head. When I reached back for my dogs, I don't know if I'm still here, because I don't really care about the physical anyways. It doesn't mean anything to me. It's worthless. It's fucking garbage. It's a weight. I so much would have rather not had this life flesh. It could just be who I am, even without any of this name or any of these. I don't need the events. What I've owned, what I've touched, what I've tasted, but that doesn't define who I am as a man. I'm not a man. I'm a spirit. I am revelation. I am apocalypse. That's all that I am. I am not this. So I don't know. Does anybody have any other explanation? Because if you reach back for a fucking gun or try to go back in the house, they would always shoot you. If you look in most SWAT raids, if somebody goes back in where they thought they would have a gun and try to get them to come out, they went back, they would definitely shoot them. So feeling a little surreal right now, guys. 9 months, and it's like I just walked out that door. Nothing's happened. So I'm like stuck in this fucking time loop, if you see what I'm saying. So I don't feel very, the only thing that keeps me alive is this word, is all I know, brothers, sisters. The only thing that keeps me in this flesh. I'm thankful for that. So if I didn't have that, I don't know what I would be doing right now, because I don't feel much more. My heart is crushed. I don't have any movement. I'm stuck. It's been nothing but severe pain for 9 months. 9 fucking months of the worst pain I have ever felt in my entire existence. So I must be alive, but it doesn't feel right. I can tell you that. But I know it's Father's will. If thy kingdom come, thy will be done. I cling to my faith. So but this is why I think it's time for me to exit this country. I need closure. That's motherfucking right. I need to go forward or backwards or make some, and not even closure at this point, Kinetic. I need to move forward a fucking speck. I need to move forward. You know, that whole God won't give you any more than you can fucking handle, huh? I can't go forward at all. I can't even make a speck, not even a fucking flash in a pan for. I've not moved even. Oh, impatience. Oh, okay. I'm such an impatient guy. I didn't fucking kill those 2 state troopers, huh? Patience. Try waiting 10 years for somebody to come out here. Brother Ross, I think I have more patience than all you put combined in this room together. I really do. I really do. I think I've shown patience in this last couple fucking months, just stopping, talking about it, letting, that, I mean, it's just part of the process, but that's okay. Keep judging me with righteous judgment, brother. But I've tried to show as much patience I possibly can. So I think patience is what I've shown, Father. 9 fucking months, huh? 10 fucking years. This should be off the chain out here. Should be awesome and organic and all that, but it's okay. No worries. I'm not told you my biggest thing I know already. Prognostico, foreknowledge, he's going to kick my ass about time. Patience, like you said. Time. Like, what the fuck, Tracy? Be like, don't call me Tracy. No. I am. So, I don't know, guys. I just haven't moved forward at all. So imagine being stuck in this position where I'm at. Okay, well, but I can go next month, guys, and there's a court date. What the fuck do you think is going to happen next month? Are you sure I'm alive? Where's my son then? Somebody fucking tell me where my son's at. If I'm alive, then where's my son? Somebody's got to know where the fuck. Somebody's got to care about this guy. He's a good guy. He's not fucking a Satanist. He loves the word. He showed reservation. He's been fucking patient. Fuck. Fucking slave is what he's been. God, Father beats the fuck out of Elijah Werner. I need to think about how easy I have it is right now. Where the fuck is he at? Where's my son? This is bullshit. That's what I'm saying, guys. I got to move somewhere. I got to make a move. I can't keep this. I'm not going to keep doing it next month. It gets fucking next month. Fuck, that's going to be a year. A fucking year? It's a violation of my 6th Amendment. It's a violation of my Miranda right. These are all clear violations of the Constitution. So this county's a rogue. It's time to move on. So I better go, guys, and figure something out here. I've got all kinds of responsibility. You know, fucking chickens. I got to go bring in some water. These chickens are in the house. And okay. Appreciate you guys' ear. I'm just in another really odd position again. I just said I'm in no position. I've gone nowhere. So that's what you're seeing. You're just seeing, you know, a man try to make an inch, try to move a wall, I guess, huh? Mountains. He said you can move mountains. So powers, principalities, mountains, Mount Horn, Trump. I'll continue to teach, brothers, sisters. That's all I know what to do. That's all that's keeping me here. I appreciate this ministry. I feel I have so much value too. So I don't want to feel like this is, even though it hasn't made any progress, this ministry has grown. Even if I'm not alive and it's all in my own head, we're still spiritual beings. So thank you, you know, Christ in you. So I don't need a physical experience. It's actually getting quite cumbersome. If I could have some hope and knew that my son was alive or something, maybe the body would want to. But I don't have a desire. I just don't want to kill anybody. I don't want want to fight with anybody. I want to get away from chaos and fighting, and I don't want any of that. It's death that I seek, to be honest with you, but I've always seeked that since I was young. So I have no other want other than death. At this point, I mean, I just think knowing that my son is alive is not, I don't think that's too much to ask. It's been 9 fucking months, man. So I apologize for my impatience, and if it's rubbing off on the ministry, I'm just trying to keep myself together here. Like I said, if Father just let me make a move, but there's no move next month. There's no hope. There's no light. So next month I go there, and what? You're telling me that's light? There's no light. You need light. You need to find some other kind of, there's just darkness. So I'm not going to let it overtake me. That's why I push forward and do what I do in here. And I've just kind of done what I've done here. I've tried not to let it ruin my whole fucking everything I do. I still push forward and do a lot of things, and that's still always on my mind. So I appreciate you letting me get it out. It just keeps hitting me this morning. It's been 9 fucking months, man. You know, this is over the top. And so I don't think I need to stay here. And this country is absolutely not following the Constitution. They've trampled my rights. And so I don't recognize it. So I'm going to move on, and whatever God does, I'm going to use it like faith. And I'm going to try to locate wherever my son's at. And I'm going to go to him wherever he's at. I'm going to go to him and just ask him if he's okay. Just like to look him in his eyes, make sure he's okay. I have no idea what the fuck and how he'd be doing anything right now. I have no idea how he could even be existing. It's just unfathomable where this life is, where Father has brought this meat suit to, and where he is at, and where my daughter is at. I have not a clue. So, no hope. I don't need hope. Fuck hope. I always got hope. I don't lose hope. I got faith is what I got. So I won't falter in that. There's no way. That's not possible. It's by faith that he has me here, and faith alone that keeps the flesh going. So, Daniel, that's why I gave you these parables of this. We're not in some golden age. So he'll pour out a just measure. Nothing's here that's not happening that's by chance. He will heal all my pain and right all the wrongs, and he will pour out again that just measure on all of us. So I will not ask for anything that is undeserving to me, or for any kind of special treatment in any way, shape, or form. So I like the suffering, but I do like to have a moment of glimmer of light sometimes in my life. So I have faith it'll come, but not by my timing, for sure, obviously, because nothing is happening the way I have desired or tried, or in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, okay, hold on, I'm gonna make me some coffee here. All right, so anybody can help me out. There are ways. Right now, what again I told you, instead of purchasing an attorney and going spending fucking $10,000-$20,000 to try to get myself out of prison, I'll risk going to prison to pay the ministry off first. I got to get myself some mobility, so I'm going to do that. I've always needed that. That shouldn't be a random thought on what I'm doing here. I've already been making this preparedness plan for quite some time, so I'm not doing it. I'm not running for fucking anything. I will not run from anybody. I will do what I want and be a free man. Free to do as I please. Because they're not doing anything. What do I fear? What are they going to do? Issue a warrant for my arrest? And fuck them. Take me to trial? Go for it. God damn it, you don't even have a fucking trial date set. You don't even have an attorney to take me to fucking trial. Why would I be worried about a warrant? Why would I be worried about another charge? Why the fuck would I worry about any of those things? I'm not going to. So, right now I'm making coffee. All right. All right, guys, I got to get off here and try to make some plan for this day. It was negative 15 degrees out here this morning. I need to bring some chicken, bring the ladies out there. I got some birds outside too. I brought these ones inside. I don't want them to die and freeze to death. They bought them. I went up there late, and they were missing some undercarriage, feathers and pecked at. They're a little too confined apparently wherever. So I lost a couple of them. They were first night there, and I don't want to. A couple of them were really kind of haggard when I should have known that when I seen her in there. Some were just laying kind of on the bottom, and they moved a little bit, but those were the two that did make it. So I've been keeping them indoors, cleaning their cages every couple fucking days. It's been quite the chore here to take care of these ladies, and I don't know why I did this, but it's because I want to really want to put this fucking this homestead together. I don't want to eat crappy food anymore, but there's ways I can do that. So here's where it's at. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm going to use any donations that I can to pay off the ministry. I'm going to go buy this other truck. I have some vehicles to sell that I'm just going to have to make up the difference. Maybe I should just keep the money for a while and go on the road with the money. I mean, going on the road with no money is not very smart. So I got to kind of conquer that too and think about that. If I pay off the ministry and buy this truck, I won't have a dime to my name to go on the road with. So I need to kind of figure out how I'm going to get past that mark. So I know Father will provide. If the ministry is not in my name, or if I pay this land off, that's an extra $250 a month that I will have in my pocket that I would have to pay towards this, which would allow that to, at least that transition as far as that payment. I still have 25 acres of land payments that I still pay on. So, so if I'm on the road, I'm not earning an income or anything out here. I'm definitely be a little harder to make those other payments. But long story short, I think the best thing to do is go after this reliability and mobility before all things. I might have to leave here, and if I do, I need something I can get in, and know that I can drive and it's going to perform and it's going to be reliable. So I need to chase that if I'm going to, I don't really need anything, but if I'm going to have everybody needs a horse to get out of Dodge, right? Get out of Dodge. So, I'm going to get off here so I can actually contact the place about this other double cab that I saw and, see what's up with it. It's another one that has a little bit lower miles, but it's a way higher price vehicle, and it's but maybe they'll do a veteran discount, and that's what I was thinking. Maybe I can trade the 4Runner in or something. Like I need to find a ride over there. Well, maybe if they'll trade in my 4Runner, I'll put that money on top. I can afford to put some more money on that vehicle because it has like 50, 60,000 less miles on it. And it actually has a lift on it too, which is kind of nice. I don't care about that, but that's more clearance. It's a couple of New Year's year, and it's a nice. It's got 136,000 miles on a 2003 that is really extremely low miles for that vehicle. So that motor could get it at least another 200,000 miles, you know, and if I took real good care of it, I would have that reliability. I can't afford some of these newer, you know, Tacomas. I just can't. I got to go with the first year Tacoma. You know, there's 2 or 3 generations or something. I have to stay kind of within the first generation. I don't have the extra. It's way out of my league. I can't even believe, but I need the extra cab for my dogs because I'm taking my dogs with me. I'm not going to leave them anywhere. My dogs are all going to come with me everywhere I go. So they never cheated on me or hurt my feelings or broke my heart or stole anything from me. So I love my puppies so much. They're good kids. Laying here with the dad. There's one on the ground there. Up there's one there. There's one that's right here with the dad. Make sure they got to be close to the dad. So I got to probably throw some wood on the fire too. So thank you, everybody, for helping out by being here for me again. My life is very surreal. Sometimes it doesn't feel as if it's a dream or if I've life's been taken, and I feel as if it's just, it's not even really happening. It doesn't even seem possible with so many ways. But I appreciate you guys being an ear for me, and I do think somebody gave a $25 cash app. Appreciate that. I'm again going to try to not go try to buy an attorney to get myself out of prison. I'm going to take the money and pay off the ministry, and then God will provide. And if He wants me to go to prison, I'll go sit in prison, and the land will be paid off, and the ministry will keep going. So. But I don't know how that's possible if they don't even have a trial date. So I better get off here. I want to figure something out here today. I need to move a little bit. I got to do something here. So I'm going to got something stirring in my mind. Maybe there's some way to stir the pot a little bit or something without using, I'm not going to, just words is all. No violence, no guns, no nothing like that. I'm not seeking any vengeance towards any man. Pants, get away from the chickens. Get away from them. So, again, appreciate your time, guys, and help me a little bit with the, like I said, I don't have any friends or family, so you're all I have in this world. I had my son. They took him away from me. I don't know if he's dead or alive, but I need to figure that out soon. I can't keep sitting here every day not knowing. A parent wants to know if their kid's okay. No matter if he's 5, 10, 25. We don't stop taking care of our kids. So I was a single dad for 8 years. How am I don't know to do anything else. Wouldn't you want to know if your kid was alive or not? It's a hard pill to swallow, brothers, sisters, every day. So you think you get used to it. I'm just not getting used to it. So I'm trying to let God's will be done. So love you. Much phileo. Again, your time is so important that you spend here. I appreciate that. So I appreciate anybody who's giving a monetary tithe. So anybody who has hit Bitcoin a bunch, wants to pay this ministry off with Bitcoin, there's a Bitcoin under Cash App. Anybody wants to pay this ministry off or donate a part of this ministry that's going to get paid, donated to the ministry. You sold a truck, you got some extra funds. Predestined4light Cash App, link in the description. PayPal's there too. If you're watching the restream, you want to make a donation, you can do it that way. You can also make a donation by hitting the thumbs up button. Doesn't cost a dime. And your time is more valuable because you can't, if the ministry is to be paid off, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Like I said, thousands of ministries out there, fake ones, every single Sunday get donated millions of dollars. $17,500 to pay this ministry off. That's a far drop in the hat. So if Father does not provide through other means, through somebody else that has abundance, He will make these hardworking, calloused hands figure out a way to do it. I will, and I won't do it because it's a possession. It just seems like the right thing to do for this property, the ministry, and I'll be able to operate a lot to be able to help the ministry within going to ask for donations to not me, but to the ministry. So if you want to speed the process up now and make that happen for me, or, to be able to turn it over, you can do that by hitting those links in the description. Otherwise, not ever a requirement to be a part of this ministry. You don't gain by putting something in the tithe box. Father is the one who sees you do that. So thank you guys for your time. Thank you for watching my struggle. You know, as a military veteran, they're just crushing me. And I'm trying to keep my head up as a soldier so I can keep moving forward. So one day here, 9 months, I've not moved even one click. Idle hands are the work of the devil. I'm glad I don't sit around here and do nothing. But man, I don't know. I'm starting to feel like growing some roots here. And a bird, it's got wings. So I don't want to grow roots. I want to have mobility. So thank you again. Appreciate your time. Have a good day. And I'll see you sometime on the next Predestined for Light, formerly now Faith and Truth Ministries, High Desert Faith and Truth. Go see Jim Brown at Grace and Truth Ministries, please, here on YouTube, and go relearn. And that's where all your value's at. So, and go tied to his ministry. Keep his ministry going. Much agape and phileo. Pastor Revelation, Pastor Apocalypse. Whoa.